everybody! It's another day here in the United Gamers Axie Pro Tournament. Again, I'm pairing JP, and with me is none other than
Invictum. And again, today we will be witnessing 4 series coming in from the upper bracket and 4 series coming in from the lower bracket, meaning to say we are finally gonna be seeing a lot of people going out of this tournament.
This is actually interesting because the people from day one, they're the same people that we're gonna watch today. Only they're matched up with a different set of players. So for example, this first match, guys, by the way, our first match is incoming. It's gonna be Une versus Chowdy. Both of them.
It's gonna be intense.
Yes, it's gonna be intense. Une, during that first series, during the first day, he was the one who had to cut Ruthless Reg in half.
Oh yeah, he is. He was the one that destroyed Ruthless Reg. But at the same time, the very first match that we'll be witnessing on the lower bracket would be Ruthless Reg going against Jeff.
Yeah.
And I have to say, all of the matches today are one for the books, and we can't wait to witness them all. But again, huge shout out to UGG, Moy Moy Pailaboy, U-Level, of course, Cryptomoto TV, and Board Punk Society for making this happen. Without you guys, this tournament would not be as awesome as it is right now.
That's true. And of course, guys, while we're waiting, this is the perfect chance for you to check out our newly launched official website of the United Gamers Guild. You can browse that when you type in unitedgamers.gg on your browser, and then you'll be able to see a lot of articles there. But aside from the articles, there are also a lot of stuff that are really exciting in there. For example, one is the registrations for the season 2 of this United Gamers Axie Pro Tournament.
You know what? I'm actually looking forward to the season 2 as well.
Are you?
Because
Why?
Axie Pro Tournament season 1 is already rearing up to become one of the greatest Axie Infinity tournaments. And right now, that being said, with 11,000 registrants from the season 1 alone, I'm wondering how many registrants we'll be having by the time season 2 comes.
Yeah, that's right. You know what? It's really interesting because things are really moving too fast. The registrations happened in just last week.
Just a few days,
and then,
actually.
And then the live matches just started 2 days ago. This is just day 3 of the live matches, and then season 2 is already open for registrations. That quick. And guys, if you're interested to join this United Gamers Axie Pro Tournament, it's really open for all. So just check out our website. That's unitedgamers.gg. If you want to join this pro tournament, you'll be able to experience if you have this intense competitive spirit. Yeah, this is the tournament for you. And also, I just remembered that if you also want to be a UGG scholar, because not everybody has an Axie team yet, right? And if you want to try playing the game, get a chance to be a scholar.
There it is.
Oh, there you are. There's a scholarship giveaway for this event when you tune in to unitedgamers.gg. And aside from that, other than the scholarship giveaway, you can check out our official Discord server in discord.gg/UGG United Gamers Guild. United Gamers Guild, that's for you guys. But lastly, we have our selfie event.
The selfie event. Now here are the mechanics. First, please do submit a selfie visiting unitedgamers.gg and upload it as a comment or tweet on the official event post or thread with the caption, "My favorite thing about the website is," insert your answer here. Basically what you want or what you like the most about the website, and then use the hashtag UGG site visit. Now like and share, retweet this post, and the top 2 photos on the FB post and the Twitter thread with the most likes will win 3 AXS each.
So that's a total of 12 AXS, a total of 4 winners, and you should be the one. You should be one of the four. You
This
should be one of the four.
this is what's amazing about UGG. They always give chance not only to the players to win something, but at the same time they are giving a lot of chances for the viewers as well to win not only scholarships but as well NFTs as well.
That's true.
Cryptos as well. And speaking of scholarships, now let's talk a bit about the recent changes in Axie Infinity. A lot of people are being discouraged right now to enter Axie Infinity because of the recent downfall of SLP prices.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But now, coming into Season 20, they will be removing the adventure mode from the game, or the adventure mode SLP gains from the game, and that would potentially increase the demand on SLP, lessening the SLP supply, meaning to say the prices will be skyrocketing.
Yeah, that's true. And it's actually a good solution if you are heavily reliant on SLP.
True.
And it also makes the game more competitive.
Yes.
And this Axie game is really supposed to be competitive. And if you are like me or Invictum that are very competitive in life, and of course in playing Axie Infinity, that is a really great solution. And come to think of it, I mean, since you started being economic about it, you know, there are like 1 million players per day, and that's like 50 SLP, and that's like 50 million SLP that's being minted just out of adventure, right?
And right now, before we go back into that topic, let's discuss again the upper bracket and the lower bracket. It's gonna be Une of Unix Esports going against Chowdy of Big Chief Axie. Now Pads versus Axie, or Pads versus Kapitan, Coco versus Jobos Gaming, Azalea versus Gerald, and now for the lower bracket.
Oh no! What is the most exciting matchup here for you?
That's actually the most exciting matchup might just come by the next week. That's gonna be Jobos Gaming versus Zelia.
Oh,
if
they
do win, because again, let's not count out Coco and Gerald, who both took out amazing opponents, and they did
true.
so with finesse.
You know what? For today, the most exciting matchup the one I'm looking forward to is the Hazelia versus Gerald. Because
why is that?
Because Gerald eliminated Lunatic.
Oh, well, true, yeah.
Yeah, with a reverse sweep, right? And now it's gonna be like the Queen versus the double Jobos.
The double Jobos. Well, actually, now I'm excited. I'm wondering what would happen if Gerald does go against Geraldine.
Oh,
that's gonna be a battle of Geralds.
That's actually very interesting, and I'm really looking forward to that.
But for now, we're gonna be focusing on Chowdy versus Une. Chowdy coming in from the top place of the leaderboards, I think, past season 20 or season 18 rather, and Une also being one of the best players in Axie Infinity. They are gonna be going in with Chowdy using the double plant bird, with the bird using toothless bite, egg bomb, of course, the blackmail, the all-out shot. Now, his mid lane would be a Biden's Mosquito. That's gonna be a Cactus and Leak, as well as the front lane. Oh, they are already starting. Une with a strong start, destroys one energy, takes out 122 and 132 HP from the front lane plant of Chowdy.
I remember Une actually. In Victim, Une was this player that eliminated Ruthless Reg. He took Ruthless down, right? And he's this player that's not a content creator, but has always been famous in the leaderboards. Yeah. So now, and this is actually a good opening match. And now that he's actually very aggressive about dealing damage to Chowdy, he used a 5 energy just to eliminate Chowdy.
Yeah, he did. And actually,
eliminate the front Axie of Chowdy.
He just did that. And actually now, Chowdy having 4 or 6 energy by the next round, he will have the advantage in this round. And he might just go for a possible jump if he
Yeah.
does get the Toothless Bite, because right now that bird already has 3 cards with 2 all-out shots, and he did get. And here
Oh
it
no,
comes.
Sneaky Raid is
That's gonna be
here.
a sneaker raid followed by an egg bomb. I think this is gonna be enough to take out that or that aqua.
Ouch.
Yes, it
Yes.
is. But
That's
at the
so
same
sad.
time, it's gonna be putting a bit of damage on that plant as well, or rather, actually,
That
because of that egg bomb,
aroma.
because of that aroma, that plant will be
The
going
aroma
behind as well.
blackmail combo
Mhm.
was enough to even like take away that last stand of Une, and now it's already a 2 versus 2 situation, guys. And as looking at the lineups, I would say, to be honest, that Une has the advantage here because he has this double plant, and usually birds really are taking a lot of energy just to burst out one plant, and that's what we're gonna see here in round 4.
That's gonna be a mosquito followed by a lick and double cactus. Not gonna be enough, or not gonna be
Yeah.
enough. 17 HP left
They could
for
have used
that
the oil
plant.
shot though.
Yeah, but at the same time, I think Chowdy here is going for a 1v1 situation with 2 mid lane plants here. And Chowdy is just waiting for the right time to use that egg bomb, so Une will be bursting down the bird, leaving that mid lane plant behind. And when it comes to a 1v1 situation with the 2 mid lanes, I think Chowdy's plant here has the slight advantage
Yeah.
because of
The
the
mosquito.
mosquito, which is a bug
Yeah.
card. And at the same time, that plant of Une is using a drain bite, which has been nerfed in the earlier update.
That's true. And the reason why Chowdy had to skip that round, like he didn't use the bird because he's waiting for the perfect moment when he'll use the egg bomb. Because
Yes.
he wants this mid plant to be his core because, like you mentioned, it's the mosquito or the blood taste that will give him all the winning conditions.
And right now, speaking of winning conditions, Une is bursting down that plant. If he does get that plant out of the equation, he will be in range of victory. But at the same time, Chowdy just dishing out the same damage as
Oh,
well. But
whoa,
Une
what a shield,
still
man!
going forward. 232 shield plus the 2 heals. Now, Une here has a lot of leeway when it comes to a 1v1 situation. But right now, Chowdy in trouble. Might just be enough to take out, or not. Actually, this is gonna be enough to take out that plant.
Yep, and oh my gosh, this is
Oh.
the perfect moment. Chowdy was able to time that egg bomb perfectly. Now that is already a 1 versus 1 situation. Let's see what cards they're gonna cast here.
That's gonna be 2 little branch, 152, 152. Gonna be enough to
Ouch!
take out that plant.
No
Oh
more
no,
blood taste
Chowdy
for
in
you.
trouble here. Une will be taking the very first victory on this tournament.
It actually makes sense about Una's strategy.
Mhm.
He was planning to shield up
Oh, look at
until
Une.
the end of time. And hello, Una. Shout out to you. Now we are presenting you, Una, the winner of our game number 1. But that's only game number 1,
Yeah.
right, Victim?
There is still a lot of matches to be seen here, especially if they do go into round 3 or game 3. Now, knowing that Chowdy is one of the opponents that you have to watch out for, as we've seen on the cast or on the cam of the player, Une still isn't celebrating his victory. He
Yep.
is still waiting, or rather strategizing for the next battle at hand, because he knows that Chowdy has the potential to reverse sweep him.
That's true. And you know what? During that last round, it was actually very critical. It was actually very tricky. And Une was able to calculate those damages and shields perfectly. Like it was so perfect that Chowdy had to cast those skills in a last stand. It was really so tight. The damage,
true.
the HP, that was really well calculated, Une. And we are expecting to see adjustments, especially from Chowdy, so that we're gonna have a game number 3.
You know what? The smart thing about what Une did here is he always put a lot of damage on Chowdy, but at the same time made sure that he'll be saving up the drain bites
Yes,
and
especially
ensuring that he'll be using it at the most critical moment to ensure that the bird or the plant won't be able to burst him down, even though it's a 2v1 situation. That got the very first score of Une.
Yes, that's true. And I really love that mid is so versatile.
Mhm.
That mid plant of Une, it can heal, it can give shields, it can
True.
do damage. It's like it has everything already. I want that plant.
I want
I
that
want to
plant
have
as well.
that kind of
But
plant.
again, Chowdy on a 1v1 situation there, Chowdy would have had the advantage because of the class card of the Mosquito,
Yes.
the Blood Taste. But Une, knowing that, he effortlessly, or rather strategically, avoided the egg bomb
Yeah.
plays of the bird, ensuring that they won't be able to 1v1 or 1v1 Une
Mhm.
without first having that leverage of the superior HP and the
Yeah.
superior firepower.
And actually, it was really funny that
Mhm.
they were both waiting. Like Chowdy was waiting for that perfect moment when he will cast the egg bomb, and Une was actually waiting for him to do so, to like use the egg bomb so that he knows when he is free to like deal all those damages.
Yeah. What a play by Une and Chowdy here. Again, comment to Chowdy,
Yeah.
especially because Une is just a monster, a beast here in
Yes.
Axie Infinity, and Chowdy, even though
And I
he
want
is
his
top
plant.
one, I want his plant as well. Actually, I have a plant that's almost like it, except without the leak and the
Yeah.
Bidens. I have a pumpkin and a yum.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's maybe you guys have like the same eyes, those plants. But
Yeah.
anyway, a quick shout out, of course, to Tarome. He's asking, is Ruthless Reg going to play today? Yes, he is. He's gonna play for the second half of today's matches, and he's gonna be up against Lunatic. No.
He's gonna be up against.
He's-
Well, let's check.
That
let's check.
was Jeff.
Jeff.
yeah,
Yeah, of
I-
Whitebeard Axies.
Yes.
Now, let's talk about the selfie event again. Please do submit a selfie. If you do, visit unitedgamers.gg, and that would give you a chance to win 3 AXS. More information will be available on the website itself, as well as more information, more intel about the scholarship giveaways, the second season of this Axie Pro Tournament, and a few other news about NFT and blockchain.
Yep. And of course, guys, if you're enjoying our tournament, get a chance to join. Get a chance to join this tournament. If you think you're competitive enough for this tournament, head on to our official website. That's unitedgamers.gg, and you're gonna see the registration link in there. There's also a scholarship giveaway there. Just browse through the website because there are a lot of links. Not only the registration, not only the scholarship giveaway, not only the selfie event, but there are also a lot of articles there that you can learn from about the NFT world and the blockchain world. So of course, and also if you are enjoying this tournament, don't hesitate to share our live here on Twitch and on YouTube, and use the official hashtags #UGG Axie Pro Tournament, #United Gamers Guild, and #UGG XU Level. Huge shout outs, of course, to United Gamers Guild for making this tournament happen, and with the help, of
Thank
course,
you.
of U Level, Cryptomoto TV, Moy Moy Palaboy, and Board Punk Society.
Yes, and of course, while we are waiting for the next match, please do you use this time to share out. Oh, never mind. Here is the next match. This is gonna be Chowdy and Une, with Une
Second game.
finally taking
Oh.
out the God Reptile.
Yeah, that's something I'm curious about actually in Victim. Well, why do we call this a god reptile?
Well, because of that reflective ability of that God Reptile, as well as the late game power coming
Right.
in from that tiny swing. Now, going into round 1, that's going to be 132 damage, followed by 2 lit Beach. And of course, it's going to be putting a lot of damage on that front lane plant. But at the same time, without the cattail on his arsenal, he wouldn't be getting any cards from that battle.
And it's actually ironic, right? Because during the first game, it was Une who became aggressive during the first round. But right now, it's Chowdy's turn to be aggressive. And let's see if the story changes for game number 2, guys. And looking at Une's cards, he has the piercing sound already. He's able to destroy energy from Chowdy, but he has to like think about the perfect time when to use use it because maybe Chowdy can do all out just to eliminate his front Axie because he knows that this front Axie of Une can be very tricky and can like delay his plans, can delay his tactics and strategy. But Une, his cards are actually balanced. He has energy gainers, he has damage cards, and he has energy destroys.
Now, Chowdy
That's what I
here
was talking about.
is going to be using 2 all-out shot, maximizing the value of that bird. And now...
Was that a no turn? Was
Yes.
that a no turn for Une?
Oh, no, I don't think... yeah. I
Yeah, it
think
was a no
oh,
turn. He dealt kind of 1 or 2 cards, right?
But now, Une, once he does get that front lane plant of Chowdy down, Une will have that Scarab Curse ready to be used against the blood taste of the mid lane plant here. But again, Chowdy, knowing that full well, is saving up that egg bomb. But
There
first,
you go.
we are going to be seeing 2
A critic
Nemos going in, and that acro putting him on the very first of that speed bar, as well as, of course, a card draw coming in from that cattail utility.
Actually, Chowdy, one of his win conditions here is if he is able to draw out that piercing sound, because Une right now, he has a lot of energy. He has a tail slap, and he also has the Kotaro bite, so he's gonna have a lot of energy towards the late game, guys. But Chowdy is still unable to draw his piercing
no.
sound right now, and looking at his cards, he needs to be sustainable in his mid Axie so that Une's energy will just be in vain.
True. And at the same time, Chowdy here needs to destroy that mid lane Aqua before his mid
Now
lane
he's
plant
doing it.
becomes available for damage. And right now, Une, knowing that full well, will be taking out the plant and leaving the mid lane plant exposed for that Scarab
Yeah.
Curse that he has been saving since round 1. And Chowdy here can also go for a back lane move here and use the egg bomb to potentially tank that Scarab Curse and save up the mid lane plant from being disabled with the blood taste.
Oh yes, that's actually a very good point in there, right? But now Chowdy also has the leak, right? And if Une maybe makes a mistake attacking this mid plant using his Aqua, that Scarab Curse will be disabled the next round.
True. But that the question would be if he does use the Scarab Curse by the next round. Because if he uses the Scarab Curse on this round, Blood Taste will basically be nullified. Because, again, that's a bug card going against an Aqua card. And at the same time, the healing ability of the Blood Taste will be removed from the equation momentarily until at least the Scarab Curse debuff is removed or is over. And at the same time, Chowdy, again, with that Sneaky Raid, double egg bomb, and the blackmail, he has all the cards that he needs to put a potential pre-damage on the God Reptile or the Aqua.
Oh, that's actually a
And
good point.
Prepare. Oh, wait.
Oh,
Oh.
it's happening again.
Oh,
yeah.
no. We are having technical difficulties yet again.
Actually, we're just teasing our audience. We're just teasing
Yes,
our
we are.
viewers.
Yes, we are. And,
Well-
you know, this is not on the end of the production head. We have no control over this bug. We have no control over what's happening. And right now, the best part of this, or the silver lining here, is that our team, the production team of U-Level, is already prepared with sufficient backup plans and contingency plans when this does happen. And we are just waiting for their game to end, and we will be seeing the replay.
Yeah, and guys, about this replay, it just really happens about Sky Mavis, and Sky Mavis is also aware about this, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sure they're working on it. But
I'm sure.
for you guys that are watching here on Twitch and in YouTube, feel free to share this live. And actually, here on Twitch, someone's asking, can we restream this? Actually, I here in Twitch, we actually
Oh.
have an option to like co-host.
Stewart is here. And
Yes,
yes, they
Stewart.
are aware. And right now, before that, we go back to the battle
there
at
it
hand.
is.
This is gonna be an acro followed by, of course, the Scarab Curse, as I was saying. But all of the range cards of that Aqua will be disabled now with another acro.
Oh,
No, he
that's
won't
an
be
egg
using
bomb.
The acro here, and he's gonna be
That's a
going.
critical for the egg
critical.
bomb.
Now with the double Kotaro. He will be taking out the bird, earning 2 energy, but at the same time, he will be pre-damaged here by Chowdy. Going to round 7, that's going to be a full burst coming in from Uni.
Oh,
Double,
there you
that's
go.
going to
That
be a
tiny
double,
swing.
tiny swing. That's going to be 2 dinosaurs, followed by 2 catapults, 92 damage each.
Oh,
But
blood
Chowdy
says.
will
Oh,
be healing back up
it
with
had to
a
critical.
followed by Cactus and the Lick. Now
It had
Une
to go
in
wild.
trouble, going in, possibly with a break wall move here, possibly with the fortress move. Gonna put one more 146 damage,
Oh,
followed
no.
by 2 bulwark. Not gonna be enough to take out the shield, but
He's
at the
gonna
same time,
heal again.
Chowdy is just gonna be healing back up, using up that leak. And although Une
He's
hasn't
not
been
going to be able
damaged
to use
as
that
well.
catapult again because of the leak.
That is true, and right now Une going in with two reflect cards here with the
That's a
bulwark.
lot of pain.
Chowdy again will be going forward with 2 cactuses, taking
Ouch!
out the god,
Oh, no!
the god rep. That's gonna be Chowdy slaying deities of Axies.
There were a lot of critical hits coming from Chowdy in there, you know. There was that critical on
look
the
at
Aqua.
Chowdy here.
Oh, hi Chowdy.
Chowdy
That-
looks a little tense, a little stiff.
Yeah. He's just like staring at us. But there were really a lot of critical hits there from Chowdy. Remember that when there was this hit on the Aqua and then it had to do a last stand? That Aqua couldn't even protect himself, couldn't even fight for his life anymore. And then the best critical in there was the critical from the Blood Taste, right?
True.
It gave him a lot of HP, but you know, Una there was really caught off guard. He was really caught off guard that he was planning. I mean, he didn't even get the chance to use his Scarab on the Blood Taste plant,
And the thing
on the
is,
mosquito plant.
another play here is the egg bomb. The egg bomb that
That had to do a
Chowdy
critical.
used
Yeah.
was so efficient that Une, yes, got 2 energy and destroyed the bird, but that's exactly what Chowdy wanted. He wanted a 1v1 with the god reptile, ensuring that his blood taste will be available for use, and with the cactus.
Yeah.
The cactus play as well, taking out the mid lane Aqua, and getting that crucial 1v1 key to his victory.
Yep, and guys, that was game number 2. Let us know your thoughts there in the comment section. What happened? Was it the critical that made Chowdy win, or was it really Chowdy's prowess that took him to victory during that game number 2? And let us know, of course, who you want to win for our game number 3.
Well, who do you got?
For me,
You want to bet?
you want to bet?
You want to bet?
Just a fearless bet. Fine, I'm gonna go with Une.
You're gonna well, if you're gonna go with Dune, I'm gonna go with Chowdy. And
Yeah, that's
of course, Stuart here has informed us that they are aware. Sky Mavis is indeed aware of the bug that's happening right now, and they already are looking for solutions and might just release it soon. But at the same time, we are hoping, and I think
Really? Is a warm
Chowdy
MTA
is
Chowdy?
here. Chowdy is here.
Shout
What's
out
up,
to
Chowdy?
you.
What's up, Chowdy? That was a great play. I have to
He's
commend
betting
you for
on
that.
you. He's
I'm
betting on you.
I'm
Please.
betting on you.
I hope you don't hate me, but we have to split votes.
Yeah, we have to split both. That's part of the job. But again, guys, please don't forget to visit the UnitedGamers.gg.
Oh, okay. So he's not Chowdy. He's betting on Chowdy too. Okay.
All right.
Sorry for the misunderstanding. Yes. So
Well-
shout out to you, Wham MT8. Oh, he's part of MT8 Guild.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He
Shout
is
out to
part
you.
of MT8. Yeah, and I think you know, I won't say that Chowdy has this in the bag, but now Une going for a double plant and Aqua with a Scarab Curse. Now, Une knowing that Chowdy wants a 1v1 with the mid lane plant, and of course that back lane, the mid lane plant, Une will ensure that Chowdy won't get what he wants.
Yep, but he's doing it again. And you know what? The win conditions here. Let's talk about the story. Whoever was aggressive during round number 1 wins the game, because Une Une did an all-out move during round number one in game one, and then game number two it was Chowdy's aggression play, and now that Chowdy did it again. Oops! But that critical had something to say.
Yes, it did. And right now, going into round four, Unider did try to predict if Chowdy was going to jump through the back. And right now, he's going to be putting two Scarab Curses on that mid lane plant,
135,
knowing
wow.
full well that Chowdy
Oh,
is rearing
he's
up
doing
and
it
is
again.
actually jumping to the back with the egg bomb, with the blackmail, and of
All-out
course,
shot.
that finisher or that final all-out shot. But Une here is still not
Ouch.
going to be
Ouch.
doing enough here, or rather, actually, it is
He's gonna
enough
finish him.
because of this is gonna be a 1v1 situation. But that last stand though, getting acrobatic on that
He had to
on that
skip.
aqua is really crucial because now Une will only have two
Rage
eggs.
disabled.
Oh yeah, range disabled.
He's
but
gonna
he's
win!
gonna be getting 2 HPs or 2 heals and getting the win as well. Une takes first victory, or rather the very first series of today's tournament.
That was really quick. In just 5 rounds, he was able to take himself to victory, winning the series. Hello, Une. Shout out to you. I hope you greet our viewers. He was so chill during that victorious moment, by the way. And,
Again, the thing about here is that Une knew what was coming, knew how to do the lineup that he needed to take out to defeat someone like Chowdy.
Yes.
And he did that again. He made sure that Chowdy won't get what he wants, which is the 1v1 situation with the mid lane plant and possibly the mid lane plant of Une or the back lane aqua of Une. Chowdy knowing that made sure to disable that mid lane plant early on and at the same time predict when Une will be, or when Chowdy will be going to the back door using the Toothless Bite. And that's why on round 2, Une already used up his 2 Crimson Waters as well as his Acro to ensure that he'll be going first against the bird.
That's true. And actually, during that late game, I feel like Chowdy lost. I feel like he didn't prepare for the late game plan because he's gonna eliminate the aqua, right? Using that sneaky egg blackmail egg, and then finishing that aqua off with the mosquito, right? But he failed to think about what to do next. Those are just my thoughts because when he eliminated that aqua, Une was prepared for it. Like he even used the leak, right? To possibly disable all the range cards of that bird for the next round. But it didn't really reach round 6 anymore. Because during that round 5, all his damages were already enough to cancel out the last Axie of Chowdy. And that was really a great play coming from Une. In just 5 rounds, he was able to win the series.
He did win this series, and like you said, Une was just prepared. Was just prepared for any type of situation that Chowdy will be taking out here. And now, it looks like we're gonna have a short break before we go into the next round, which is Pads versus Capitan. Again, I am Invictum. Together here with me is
Parent JP, guys, and we'll see you after a short break.
Yes.
Good day mga boss! Welcome to Crypto Moto. Alam naman natin lahat ngayon ang sobrang patok na Axie Infinity. Ito ay isang play-to-earn game. Lahat tayo gustong-gusto natin maglaro nito. Paano ba tayo makapag-start? Kailangan muna natin mag-purchase ng Axies. Saan ba binibili yung Axies? So meron tayong tinatawag na marketplace. Dito, pwede kayo mamili ng lahat ng Axie gusto nyo. Pero, kailangan nyo gumamit ng isang currency pambili rito. Ano bang currency na to? Ito yung WETH, WETH or Wrap Ethereum. It is an Ethereum-based token for us to use para makabili ng Axie. Ngayon, ang tanong, saan tayo bibili ng WETH or WETH? Dito yan sa Crypto Moto. Isa kami sa biggest dealer ng WETH dito sa Philippines. You can contact us sa aming Facebook page. Wala nang iba sa link namin, www.facebook.com/CryptoMotoTV. And meron na kaming chatbot. Kung gusto nyo kami makontak, i-message nyo lang kami sa Facebook and i-type nyo Aling Marites, and automatically, meron kaming chatbot dyan na sasagot sa inyo. Pagka-type nyo ng Aling Marites, lalabas yung current rates ng Crypto Moto. Mas mura pa yan sa Binance. Lalabas dyan kung anong gusto mong bilhin, WETH, AXS, or gusto mong magbenta ng SLP, or even bumili ng SLP pwede. So let's say for example, buy WETH. Ngayon lalabas, magtatanong kung ilang WETH ang gusto mong bilhin. Let's say for example, magta-type ako 100K. Ngayon, lalabas dyan yung transaction number mo, which is connected sa database namin, and maghihintay ka lang ng 5 to 10 minutes para balikan ang aming mga CSR or ang ating mga Aling Marites. Ngayon, pagbalik ng quotation mo, pwede ka na magbayad. Pagkabayad mo, pwede ka na mag-send ng screenshot, and after 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, nasa iyo na yung WETH mo. Yun, salamat mga bossing. Asahan ko kayo lahat. Hihintayin ko kayo sa Facebook Messenger namin. No? Kausapin nyo kami via chatbot. Magre-reply ang ating mga Aling Marites at ready kayong pag-ringkoran at pag-silbihan sa lahat ng kailangan yung in-game needs sa Axie Infinity. Salamat mga boss!
Here we go! We are back! Ladies and gentlemen, I'm finally here in the amazing land of the English broadcast of our United
Amazing
Gamers
land.
Axie Pro Tournament. I'm Archer Perez alongside with...
Hi guys, I'm Paring JP, and we're gonna give you the second match today, and that's gonna be Pads versus Kapitan. Do you remember what happened?
Double Bird.
Yes.
Double Bird, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that was him, and he was up against All Heal during that
yeah.
time. That was really memorable for me when he used that double bird, and it was really annoying. I remember him with the acrobatic bird, the acrobatic that has already the speed up mechanic. You're already a bird, and you still want a speed up mechanic.
No, what the mindset was, you need the speed up so you won't get overwhelmed by aquas.
Yes.
And the thing is, he was rocking with the balloon and the Beast 3T. He mastered it to the point that he knows how much damage he's gonna be taking in with the minus attack on the other axis.
Yeah.
That mastery is next level, and both of the birds has acrobatic, so he would know
Both
when
of
he's
them,
gonna be having the play on the bird on the back lane, placing the balloon to protect the mid lane bird. It's a beauty and a privilege to watch that in action. So,
Yep.
will we see the double bird again coming from Kapitan, or will Pads make sure to shoot them both down?
Yes, those are the questions that need to be answered during this second match, guys. Let us know your thoughts there in the comment section. Of course, shout out to Stuart. That's here in the comment section of Twitch. That's from Sky Mavis. Hello, hello. Actually, we heard that there's gonna be an esports server incoming here for the UGG Axie Pro Tournament, and we're really looking forward to it.
That's gonna be something else. That's gonna be amazing, especially as we are now just having some technical difficulties. We found a work around it, but if we do get that smooth server in with the UGG and the future tournaments incoming, we're gonna be having just streamline, smooth, and amazing esports content here for the Philippine esports scene of Axie Infinity.
Yes, guys, and speaking of the beautiful world of Axie Infinity and the esports, we have our UGG website that's just newly launched, and you can tune into that at unitedgamers.gg for the latest NFT and blockchain explorer news.
But here we go in game number 1. It's gonna be Kapitana locking that double poison backdoor. But interestingly, on the backlane, it's gonna be a Dusk with the Shiitake, with a surprise invasion, with a Toothless Bite, and that grass snake. What's interesting is with the surprise invasion, you need to be slow, so you're gonna be affecting the other Axies faster than him with 130%. But luckily, that's gonna be a double aqua on the other side. It's gonna be painful.
Okay.
But here we go in round number 1. Going aggressive with the
Ouch.
plant. Critical!
You have to do a critical hit.
Another critical!
Oh, what
With-
was that, Pads?
That was a
Who did he
huge...
pray to this morning?
That was amazing damage output coming in from the beach and the sandal critical, making sure round number 2 finish is off the plant.
I can't wrap my head around this, Archer. That was the piercing sound and the wooden stab that did 2 criticals. Oh my gosh, Kapitan, what's he gonna do about this? This is gonna be a very interesting story if Kapitan was able to turn this thing around.
Yes, but now, as you can see, the setup for the stun on the mid lane is now online. It's gonna be a smart shot, Venom Strike, Barb Strike, and the Chomp. But the thing is, the Garish Worm would not proc just yet, because we don't have a chain with that Barb Strike. We need... Oh,
Ooh,
that's gonna be the thing
see?
here.
I felt your frustration there.
There's
Archer.
no chain card for the extra poison, but he would get the 40 shield. But the thing is, Pads is just waiting for a good setup. I think he's gonna be skipping here, or possibly setting up if the tail snap comes
Okay,
out.
both
That's
of them skip.
as
here's the
predicted.
action.
He's gonna be setting up with the double Nemo. That's gonna be Oranda opening Hero's Bane,
A
setting
double
it
tail
up.
slap.
Tail slap is online. What's amazing is he's risking the stun later on. He used both tail slaps. That's gonna be a stun.
Okay,
That's what we're
Venom
talking
Spray.
about. He's gonna be having no dodge.
Okay, wow, he had to do a revenge critical on that, but Kapitan will have to suffer another damage in his mid Axie because of that bug splat.
Yes, and now with no tail slaps, he would be wasting another energy unless he waits for another rotation. But that's gonna be unlikely to happen. He needs to remove that mid lane jumping
He does.
poison later on. And here we go, round number 4.
Okay.
He did not take it out. He managed to get the smart shot out. Gets the possible kill here. Goes on last stand. Amazing work there for the mid lane.
Okay, another piercing sound here for Pads, but he's unable to kill that black Axie, that mid Axie of Kapitan. And actually, you have a point when you said that Kapitan has to sacrifice his mid Axie, because this Blue Dusk, the back Dusk of Kapitan, will have to heal its way through the late game. And this is interesting because he has the Venom Spray, and the back Axie of Pads doesn't have a healing mechanic, so it's just gonna eat him alive because of the poisons.
But with that surprise invasion 130, since the Aqua is faster, he's gonna be hitting hard. But what's amazing is the Bad's back lane is a bulwark, so that huge damage coming in from the surprise invasion can be sent back. But the thing is, you need to time it perfectly for it to be effective. What's sad on the side of Pads here, he doesn't have any cards online. He could possibly entry the damage in with a sneaky raid and surprise invasion in the following round. We're still waiting for the server to kick in, and let's see what will unfold.
Maybe it's that call again. It's that.
Yes.
This is when it's gonna happen. When we're just gonna be surprised that we'll have to wait a little. But analyzing at the lineups, guys, Archer really does have does have a point when he said that thing about that Axie. that Aqua that has a bulwark,
Mm-hmm.
and the Cerastus will have to deal a lot of damage, and it's gonna push back. But the real winning condition here for Kapitan is for him to use that blood moon curse to his advantage,
Yes.
so that he's gonna win because of that overtime, because he just has a lot of HP to
Yeah.
begin with.
It's just
that's
gonna be
it.
a long play there for the healing mechanism of the Shiitake. But having said that, on the back lane, he has no zero cost, and he's just gonna be right now the best move is just to save up energy
Yes.
and fight through the battle later and time the bulwark on the surprise invasion, hoping to push in more damage to negate and overpower the healing of the Shiitake later on. But yeah, it's gonna
that's
be
120 HP.
it's gonna be really interesting on how it's gonna be unfold. We're just gonna be waiting for the servers to come back again. We're working with the production team and getting the
Yeah.
replay. So hold on to your seats, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, this is actually the perfect time for you to check out our official website. It's newly launched, and you guys can have a chance to win 3 AXS each if you join our selfie event.
Yes.
And how to join that selfie event? Of course, just take a selfie of you, a selfie, right? Because you're gonna take a picture of yourself. But
Yes.
you can do it with me and Archer here on your screen. Yeah. Take a selfie with us and then upload it to the official Facebook post of the selfie event on Facebook. Just add the hashtags, hashtag UGG site visit, and then wait a minute, because this is it
Oh,
already.
here we go. We're back. I'm just checking the chat earlier. That's why I was checking my phone. But here we go on the Oranda. Gets the kill on the mid lane. But here comes round number 6.
This
He
is what
goes
we're
to the
talking
back.
about.
He places a double poison stack here and stacks up some shield with 40 with a
What?
Shiitake. But he did
Uh-huh.
not move. He needs that energy
Okay,
to
so we'll go
bomb
for here.
that mid lane, that back lane later on.
Pads is actually very good at predicting moves here, right?
But sadly, there was no surprise invasion with the double bulwark.
Yeah.
That is really unfortunate for him.
Pats is just really using up that shroom spice of Kapitan, and now Kapitan is forced to like do an all-out move.
That's actually good. That's gonna be only one Shiitake.
Oh, that's a double Cerastus.
Gets the full heal here. Gets the damage on the back lane. But here comes some wooden stabs.
stab.
120.
Oh,
and
no, Bug
that
Splat!
Bug Splat coming in. He has 4 energy. The Aqua was ready. And that's gonna be the rundown
No.
on the double Hero's Bane.
That
Will
cannot
this be
sustain
enough?
itself.
119. It's enough to eliminate the back lane. Pads was
Oh
just
my
loading up
gosh.
the energy and cards to get the KO, overwhelming the healing potential of the back lane Shiitake.
What a
Oh!
play from Pads there, right? I loved his intuition. The intuition went because Kapitan was kept on using the Shiitake, right? But Pads kept on skipping. He didn't do a lot of damage. He was waiting for Kapitan to exhaust all his healing powers.
Yes.
That was really good. That was really great, Pads.
The setup was there and the execution was beautiful. He just,
Uh-huh.
the Aqua earlier on removes the shield and he made sure the plant would deal damage. So on the next round, he would be still having 4 energy, finishing off that Dusk on the back lane. What a display of card rotations and energy economy in that matchup.
Yeah, and that was just game number 1,
Yep.
Archer.
Game number uno. The
Yeah,
one.
but if I'm not mistaken, I think it was also reverse sweep last time.
Wait, we
It
are
was,
getting technical message here.
okay.
There we go.
What
What?
was up?
I didn't see it. What was that? All right, we're
What
gonna be
happened?
checking it out in a bit. But yeah, thank you so much again to everyone who's at Twitch. I don't see the messages yet though.
Oh.
Can we check the messages here? Oh,
Hi,
there you go.
hello. Shout out to our viewers and whoever there is on YouTube too. Shout out to all of you, and also guys, this United Gamers Axie Pro Tournament is also broadcasted in Filipino. You guys can watch that on
Yes.
Facebook. You're gonna see Bornok, Patty, and PMG there.
Yes.
But here in the English broadcast, it's gonna be me, Archer, and Invicto.
Invictum. If you guys didn't see me here, I got imported to the Philippines Filipino broadcast.
Yeah.
I'm bouncing around. So
We have a plane.
yeah.
We have a plane.
Yeah, if I'm here, yeah, I'm enjoying the English broadcast. So to everyone who is watching at Twitch, do have your friends come over to see some amazing Axie esports matches. And here we go for game
that was
number
quick.
2. No changes at all for our matchup.
Yep, and right now is already round number 2. As we can see, both of them skipped, guys. But looking at their cards, there are a lot of damage cards for Pads, and he can actually be aggressive about this round number 2. Taking away Kapitan's front Axie, and that's actually what he did during game number 1. That's why Kapitan had a very low advantage.
But here we go in round number 2. He was expecting some damage incoming in from the Aqua. He placed the October Treat and the Yam.
Yeah.
No attacks coming in from Pads. No stacks of poison going on to those Aquas. Really, really tactical skip there. And early on, we're still hoping that we get that amazing no delay servers, and we're hoping for the best, so we would avoid this
Thank
type
you,
of.
Sky Mavis.
Thank you, advance. Thank you. We love you.
We love you, Sky Mavis. We're doing this for the Axie Infinity community. But at round 3, look at Pads. Still dealing a lot of damage against Kapitan. But Kapitan, his Gas Unleashed does not show up.
But what's amazing is
Another critical!
that's gonna be a huge critical, removing the plant. But what's amazing is Kapitan is adjusting. Now, very early on, he's now planting those poison stacks on the back lane. He learned his lesson earlier, and he's now focusing on the back lane. Honestly, that plant going down is alright. Why? The card rotations would be much better working
Yes,
around
that's true.
that double backdoor situation on the mid and the back lane. Now, he has 1 energy. Kapitan would have 4 on the next round. He has the smart shot online with double chump, hoping to get more cards. That's gonna be
there you
amazing.
go.
He has 1 more chump later on to sustain
No chain.
another stun, wasting another card on pad situation on the mid lane.
You know what was actually frustrating here is that when Kapitan lost his plant, he was already unable to deal the chain for that Barb Strike. And I can only imagine Kapitan's frustration right now about all those critical hits from Pads. I hope his morale is still intact. It's just how it is, Kapitan. We have to find ways how to win. How to win this game number 2. It's already a do or die match for him.
Exactly.
And right now, judging by the cards and the energy, Pads still has a lot of advantage.
But if Kapitan gets the luck of the cards here, gets that smart shot, and he does, oh my god, but good shields up here. That's gonna be a upstream, and a Lamb putting in damage, goes in, dodging the
Let's
stun with a
see.
Nemo, double acro, and a
1.
Crimson Water in between. Not gonna be
Yes.
enough. That's gonna be a stun
That's
though.
good!
That's gonna be another sticky situation there, going through that
Oh,
shield, and leaves him with
boy.
33, but poison is there, and the stun is there as well.
Yep. And now it's a 3 versus 1 situation. Archer, what's Kapitan
Oh my
supposed
God.
to do about this? He's already backed into a corner, and he's forced to do.
Oh, that's gonna be a kill. That's gonna be a
it's
kill.
gonna be a kill. Oh!
Oh my
Oh
god!
my gosh!
Now the poison is sticking as well on the mid lane. Now
Good shield
Kapitan,
up. Good shield
Kapitan
up.
is now on the driver's seat. The pressure is on. Removes the heals thanks to that amazing Scarab. 2
Yep.
more poisons would be going into the plant. The mid lane goes down. That's gonna be surprise invasion. No 130%. That's gonna be shields up with the Toothless. But here comes a double sandal.
Please.
That's gonna be
No.
huge damage.
Oh, okay.
No healing thanks to that
healing!
Scarab! Goes in for full damage. 4 stacks. Double. Surprise invasion. Not much damage. He's gonna be feeling the pain. The shield
Oh,
is
no!
broken. 120%. 145.
Double
Oh my god!
2-0 clean sweep coming from Pads in there. That was well calculated.
Wow.
It was actually. Kapitan was actually trying to turn tables in there, but Pads was really chill about it. He was able to do all the calculations, and they were all right.
That calculation, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Knowing keeping that mid lane alive but ticking with poison. The sad thing about it, he did not get the kill. Now, suppressing the heal potential coming in from the Scarab was so crucial, he did not get to use the Shiitakes. And it was so deadly to the point na he got overwhelmed with that damage coming in from the plant.
He wanted to shield, of course,
course.
in hopes that he will still survive.
Yes.
But no, all the damage were well calculated, really, really, by pads in there.
That was the most crucial mid lane surviving Scarab. If he did get that mid lane to go down,
yes,
it's gonna be a whole different story. But now, pads risking the mid lane clash, shielding it up against the stun was worth it for that victory. 2-0 pads over Kapitan.
That was really smooth, pads. Congratulations to you. You will now move on to round number 3. And guys, of course, we're gonna see Coco and Jobbles Gaming up next. Oh my gosh, I cannot miss this match.
This is gonna be wild. ML Pro player goes to Axie, now competing with the champion of the previous tournament of UGG All-Star, Axie Pro. So it's gonna be amazing on the next match. I hope you stick around. That's gonna be me, Archer Perez, alongside with
Byron JP, guys, and we'll see you after a short break. Stay tuned.
Oh yeah.
Good day mga boss! Welcome to Crypto Mo to. Alam naman natin lahat ngayon ang sobrang patok na Axie Infinity. Ito ay isang play-to-earn game. Lahat tayo gustong-gusto natin maglaro nito. Paano ba tayo makapag-start? Kailangan muna natin mag-purchase na Axies. Saan ba binibili yung Axies? So meron tayong tinatawag na marketplace. Dito, pwede kayo mamili ng lahat ng Axie gusto nyo. Pero kailangan nyo gumamit ng isang currency pamili rito. Ano bang currency na to? Ito yung WETH, W-E-T-H, or Wrap Ethereum. It is an Ethereum-based token for us to use para makabili ng Axie. Ngayon, ang tanong, saan tayo bibili ng WETH or WETH? Dito yan sa Crypto Mo to. Isa kami sa biggest dealer ng WETH dito sa Philippines. You can contact us sa aming Facebook page. Wala nang iba sa link namin, www.facebook.com/CryptoMotoTV. And meron na kaming chatbot. Kung gusto nyo kami makontak, i-message nyo lang kami sa Facebook and i-type nyo Aling Marites, and automatically, meron kaming chatbot dyan na sasagot sa inyo. Pagka-type nyo ng Aling Marites, lalabas yung current rates ng Crypto Mo to. Mas mura pa yan sa Binance. Lalabas dyan kung ano gusto mong bilhin, WETH, AXS, or gusto mong magbenta na SLP, or even bumili ng SLP pwede. So let's say for example, buy WETH. Ngayon lalabas, magtatanong kung ilang WETH ang gusto mong bilhin. Let's say for example, magta-type ako 100K. Ngayon, lalabas dyan yung transaction number mo, which is connected sa database namin, and maghihintay ka lang ng 5 to 10 minutes para balikan ang aming mga CSR or ang ating mga Aling Marites. Ngayon, pagbalik ng quotation mo, pwede ka na magbayad. Pagkabayad mo, pwede ka na mag-send ng screenshot, and after 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, nasa iyo na yung WETH mo. Yun, salamat mga bossing. Asahan ko kayo lahat. Hihintayin ko kayo sa Facebook Messenger namin. No? Kausapin nyo kami via chatbot. Magre-reply ang ating mga Aling Marites at ready kayong paglingkuran at pagsilbihan sa lahat ng kailangan yung in-game needs sa Axie Infinity. Salamat mga boss!
So guys, we are back for another very this is gonna be a heated matchup. But before that, I'm Patty JPN. With me is none other than
Invictum, and again we are back with one of the most looked out for game here in Axie Pro Tournament. That's gonna be Jobbles Gaming and Coco. And what's amazing about this is Jobbles Gaming on the All-Stars tournament of UGG was the one that took out Edward of Blacklist. Now, Coco here is also an MP or an ML player, an MPL player. And now, Coco might just be here to take vengeance for his fellow ML player.
Yeah, that's true. And actually, if you're gonna remember the matchup that happened 2 days ago, Coco won with a clean sweep with those aggressive plays. It's like, dude, it's like he was just playing ML. It was just like he was playing Mobile Legends, very aggressive, very aggressively winning that match up against Yokai Madness, right?
Yeah.
But now he's gonna be up against the champion, the reigning champion of the UGG Axie
I love the sound of that.
All-Star. Yeah, I know he has that champion mentality. That's Jobbles Gaming for you guys versus Coco. Expect a mic drop from me and Invictum after this match. Whoever wins, expect a mic drop.
And what another here, the cherry on top here is if Jobbles Gaming wins against Coco and Hezelia wins against her opponent, they're gonna be fighting on the next round, and it is gonna be legendary. I can't wait to see Jobbles going against Hezelia.
That's true. This is gonna be one hell of a fight, guys, and let us know there in the comment section what you think about this matchup. We're actually live here on Twitch and on YouTube for the English broadcast, and for the Filipino broadcast, you guys will be able to see Bornok, VNG, and Patty shoutcasting for you today. But for now, okay, Invictum, fearless predictions about the match.
If I'm gonna be predicting here, it's gonna be going down to a game 3. Again, Jobbles Gaming has it's gonna be Geraldine. Geraldine here has a bit of a knack for comebacks.
Yep.
His engine always starts a little bit slow, but when it does start, when that key goes in and has been turned, and that engine's rears up and roars, Jobbles always make sure that his opponent won't have the last laugh. But at the same time, Coco here, like you said,
Yes.
Coco, knowing full well that Jobballs is one amazing player and knowing what Jobballs has in store already, because Jobballs, I think, has at least 47 Axies on his arsenal right now. And
40? Wait.
47.
Did I catch that right? 40 Axies?
Actually, I'm not sure. I think that's an understatement. I think Jobballs, has 57 and up. And right now, as we've seen here, Jobballs will be taking out his signature double jumping poison
It's
team.
here again, guys.
It is here
It's
again indeed. And Coco here again with the very, very odd mid lane, but at the same time, a very usable when it is in his hand. Coco with the mech aqua and plant, and they're gonna be starting off strong. Coco putting revenge arrow on that plant, followed by an Axie
Oh my
Kiss,
gosh, an aggressive
acro,
play again.
and a hero. Is it gonna be enough? Not gonna
Nope,
be enough,
not gonna
but
be enough.
that plant is already on death's door.
Oh my gosh, that was really an aggressive play. Coco with his signature moves, just doing an all-out damage all the time.
every round he goes on for the burst down early. And it always pays off because Jobballs Gaming just got caught off guard here. And now Jobballs trying to make the best use of his plan, putting 2 cards on there. But at the same time, Jobballs going to the mid lane here, stunning the Aqua, followed here by 2 these guys. And of course, 1 Gas Unleash. Now
He's
Coco
gonna
is
steal
just
energy.
gonna be stealing all the energy that
What the
Jobballs
heck
got
is happening?
from those guys. But Jobballs not done yet, or rather Coco not done yet. That's gonna be 2
He's
2
gonna
damage
survive.
healers, but still gonna be surviving. Jobballs goes to the back door here. That's gonna be 108
Oh my
damage,
gosh.
damaging that mech. And of course, with the cattail, he will be taking out the plant.
He was able to budget all those poisons and then distributing all those poison stacks to 1 each of Coco's Axies. Now all of them are in bounty. Coco will have to find a way to get through this, but you know, if we're just gonna talk about damage in Victim, Coco will never run out of damage.
course.
All of his Axies have a lot of damage to give against Jobballs. It's just gonna be a matter of card management and energy management. But Jobballs here, all the rotation of his cards are gonna be focusing on those 2 Axies that he has, and both of them are able to deal a lot of poison. And guys, this is the Jobballs Gaming signature lineup. We cannot doubt this.
Of course not. And speaking of not again. Not again. We are gonna have another
At the
technical
very
difficulty.
crucial moment.
Yeah, at the very crucial moments. But at the same time, again, as you've said, we cannot doubt Jobballs when he is using his signature Axie team. And as we've seen there before we return to the caster screen, Jobballs mid lane actually has 2 barb strikes prepared for the plant of Coco. And at the same time, that would mean that Jobballs can tank a lot of damage before his mid lane goes down, especially if he's gonna be getting more cards on that mid lane. Now, that being said, Jobballs here hasn't used a lot, or Coco here has used a lot of cards on that mech, but at the same time with that risky fish, and I think that was an acro on the mid or the back lane. He is rearing up to go for a 4-card burst down with 2 energy remaining for Coco, and Jobballs only having 3.
Yep, oh my gosh. I can wrap my head around this, but you know, that was really already a very intense moment in Victim. But
Here we go.
Where will our place our bets,
again,
guys?
like I said, that's gonna be a risky fish followed by an acro, and here comes Jobballs with, of course, 1 barb strike followed by a hair dagger in acro, and to top it all off, taking out the mid lane using the hero card. Now Jobballs here is in trouble, but we've seen this happen before. It's gonna be a 1v3 situation, and
Oh
with
my
the
gosh,
critical,
a smart
not
shot!
gonna be enough to take out the mid lane aqua though, but that's okay. Jobballs here
Jobballs, 1
is
versus
still
3.
alive and kicking, gonna be going in with double Nemo here. Take
What's he
out
doing?
that stun, and of course get
A
1
venom, just
energy,
1
put
venom
6 stacks
spray.
of poison on that plant, of course using that Axie Kiss, and
He's
of course the
gonna
hair
die.
dagger. It's gonna be a
gonna
dead
die.
end for
Oh my
Jobballs.
gosh.
Coco takes first round.
Oh my gosh, that was clutch, man!
Woo.
That was clutch!
Oh, I think here comes Coco.
Look at those eyes, man.
Coco
Oh.
has that stare of death. Just, knowing full well that Jobos will always be using that signature lineup. Coco knew what had to be done. He had to take all of the damage that he can dish out before Jobos can set up all of those poison stacks on his Axies.
Yes, guys.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, that was really intense and it was quick. But okay, so we have to like reset. Let's not get carried away with our feelings. but okay. So some insights. Jobos Gaming. He has always been known for reverse sweeps, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Again,
for
like I
Jobos
said,
Gaming fans, we still have chances. It's a best of 3 series, guys. Let's keep calm.
Jobos engine starts off slow, but when it starts, it's gonna catch up to you and it's gonna bite you back. And when it does bite back, it's gonna take a whole chunk out of you. And that's what Jobos is known for. That's what Jobos did against Lunatic.
Yep, that's exactly what we can expect about this. But this is a different match. It's Coco, right? And actually, Coco is not really known for being an Axie Infinity content creator.
But he is known for being an ML player, meaning to say, he has that game sense. He has that
gamer
that
instinct.
ability to predict the movements of your opponent, especially
true.
coming from a MOBA game where predicting the enemy's movements is really crucial. Now, before we go, real time, real time. And at the same time, there is a lot of variables that go into ML, into MOBA. And you have to take all of those into consideration, into the equation before you make a move. And you have to do that in a split second. That's why Coco here is having his time and having a lot of space that he doesn't have when it comes to ML player or when it comes to Mobile Legends.
Yep. Actually, guys, this is actually very crucial because is our champion gonna go to the lower bracket? Is he?
Well, at the same time, if Jobos does go to the lower bracket, Lunatic will be waiting for him.
Oh, yeah.
Now
you
that's
have a
gonna
good
be
point in
interesting.
there.
That's gonna be interesting.
They're gonna see each other.
Yeah.
Again.
But now we are going to be focusing on Jobos Gaming versus Coco here. Jobos didn't even bother to change lineups, and the same goes with Coco. They're still going to be using that mech aqua plant and of course the double jumping poison team here coming from Jobos. Now going to round 1, looks like Coco again will be starting off strong with that acro, followed by an Axie Kiss here. Gonna be putting 123 damage, and of course that slipper being slapped against the face of that plant, putting him on 141 health. Now Jobos here can jump if he does get all of the cards that he needs now. With 2 cards on both of the jumping poison here, he just needs 1 more to jump, and hopefully for Jobos, he gets the stun that he needs to stun that mid lane aqua, putting the stress on that aqua, putting the pressure on that aqua to take out the stun using the tail slap, and then follow it up by a possible acrobatic. But at the same time, we won't know unless we see it for ourselves, because again, Jobos is known for his card mastery, and the card mastery always comes with the unpredictability of what you'll do, because double jumping poison has a lot of options. They can go to the bag, and at the same time, because Coco's plant here doesn't have any yum, he doesn't have to be confused about going to the front door. He doesn't have to doubt himself when it comes to going to the front door. And looks like we're gonna have another technical
waiting game.
another waiting game here. We're just gonna be waiting for that recording, and it was early. As early as round 2, we have already experienced the difficulty on the technical
really
difficulty.
Funny. I mean, the game hasn't heated up yet, but about the adjustments, right? Jobos will really have to narrate his moves in a different manner.
True.
You were actually correct about that. So while we're waiting, guys, this is a perfect chance for you to take a selfie with me and Victim, but not just us, of course, with the event, of course.
Here it
But
comes.
wait a second, because it already started.
And that's gonna be a bug splat, putting again 141 HP on that plant. Now, going to round 2, this is where we cut off. That's gonna be, again, the Nemo, followed by Risky Fish, preparing himself for the next round with that attack plus. Now, the Hero and the Acro will be putting Jobbal's plant here on last stand, but he's gonna be using up those last stands to get 2 energy, and at the same time, now going into round 3, he is going for a full-on 4-6 cards burst down, but Coco here was already with that clash. He is gonna fight fire with fire. Revenge arrow on that dust. 33 HP left, still alive though, and that HP can give a lot of leeway for Jobos. Jobos going to the back door, putting 1 critical and 2 stacks of poison, plus that amazing
vegetal bite
Cerastes.
again, and the vegetal bite move again. This already happened during game number 1. The same story is happening, guys. Stealing energy from Jobos, and Jobos will just be left with 6 cards here on round 5.
But at the same time, Jobos here will be jumping through the back door, but Coco will be taking out that mid lane Dusk first with the hair dagger, putting pre-damage on the reptile. Now, or rather, Jobos won't be going back door. That's gonna be 3 stacks or 6 stacks of balls going down on the plant. Still not enough to take out the plant. This is becoming really crucial, really dire for Jobos Gaming. 113 HP left, but Coco wanting to end the game with 3 cards. That's gonna be an Axie Kiss, followed by a hair dagger. Jobos goes down to the lower bracket.
Mic drop.
Mic drop, mic drop, mic drop. Guys,
I already said this. A mic drop's gonna happen. What a play. Okay, let's do our post-game analysis, right? Now we are seeing the weakness of that jumping poison lineup. A lineup as aggressive as Coco's. Against a lineup that's a very combo dependent and very patient, with a very patient gameplay. You know what? You don't have time for patience anymore, right? Because by the time that you have all your cards, your Axies are already dead.
True.
Because all of those damages.
Yes, and at the same time, Coco, just knowing that Jobos will be jumping through the back, he is always prepared to put on damage before he gets stunned, before he gets those poison stacks on him. So Jobos just went in for the front door, knowing full well that Coco was aware that he'll be jumping, but that cost him the game, with the plant still being alive by the next round with 7 HP left. And those double cactuses was really, really crucial on getting that win.
I can only imagine what Jobos is feeling right now. We're on a state of shock.
But at the same time, at least we're gonna be seeing Jobos, the possibility of Jobos and Lunatic battling it out, possibly by the next week.
That's true. Our champion is in the lower bracket, guys.
Well, that's a bit sad, because now it might take a bit more time before we see Hezelia going against Jobos.
That's true.
But again, we don't even know if Hezelia will be
is gonna
going
go against Gerald
yes.
later.
We don't even know if Hezelia will be going through the next round on the upper bracket, or will Gerald push her down to the lower brackets.
Yep, that's what we are yet to see, guys, during our 4th series for today. And we'll have that. We'll show that to you. We'll watch it all together after our short break. This is me, Patty Japin, together with me as Victim.
And we will be right back.
Good day mga boss! Welcome to Crypto Mo to. Alam naman natin lahat ngayon ang sobrang patok na Axie Infinity. Ito ay isang play-to-earn game. Lahat tayo gustong-gusto natin maglaro nito. Paano ba tayo makapag-start? Kailangan muna natin mag-purchase ng Axies. Saan ba binibili yung Axies? So meron tayong tinatawag na marketplace. Dito, pwede kayo mamili ng lahat ng Axie yung gusto nyo. Pero, kailangan nyo gumamit ng isang currency pamili rito. Ano bang currency na to? Ito yung WETH, W-E-T-H, or Wrap Ethereum. It is an Ethereum-based token for us to use para makabili ng Axie. Ngayon, ang tanong, saan tayo bibili ng WETH or WETH? Dito yan sa Crypto Mo to. Isa kami sa biggest dealer ng WETH dito sa Philippines. You can contact us sa aming Facebook page. Wala nang iba sa link namin, www.facebook.com/CryptoMotoTV. And meron na kaming chatbot. Kung gusto nyo kami makontak, i-message nyo lang kami sa Facebook and i-type nyo Aling Marites, and automatically, meron kaming chatbot dyan na sasagot sa inyo. Pagka-type nyo ng Aling Marites, lalabas yung current rates ng Crypto Mo to. Mas mura pa yan sa Binance. Lalabas dyan kung ano gusto mong bilhin, WETH, AXS, or gusto mong magbenta ng SLP, or even bumili ng SLP pwede. So let's say for example, buy WETH. Ngayon lalabas, magtatanong kung ilang WETH ang gusto mong bilhin. Let's say for example, magta-type ako 100K. Ngayon, lalabas dyan yung transaction number mo, which is connected sa database namin, and maghihintay.
Hi guys! Did you miss us? This is again Paring JP, and with me is...
Invictum again. Now we are gonna be watching one of the champions of Axie Tournament, Zelia, the Creator Cup, the very first Creator Cup champion, going against Gerald, who just destroyed Lunatic yesterday and sent him to the lower bracket.
To be honest, things are really getting intense. I'm not even over what happened during the previous match. Well, I look what?
Well, speaking of becoming intense.
Yeah.
We were talking about the lower bracket a while back, and
Yeah.
the lower bracket is just becoming a really scary place to be
I know,
in right
it's
now.
like a dungeon.
Yeah, it's like Tartarus is being built on the lower bracket.
I know.
It is full of powerful players like Ruthless Reg versus Jeff, Ayapi, Awe Hill, of course, Yokam's Madness, Meiji Gaming, Montblanc, and Lunatic. It's just filled with powerful players, and they are also filled with vengeance.
That's true. It's like the real fight is happening in the lower bracket.
Yes, but
and you know,
at the same time, we cannot count out the upper bracket as well.
That's true.
The upper brackets are where the royalties are. They are the ones that are advancing without any form of defeat, and that really calls for something.
That's true. And you know what, guys, this lower bracket, as Invictum said, it's becoming a dungeon, and it's like the real fight's gonna happen in there. Things are really getting intense, and I'm just really glad that we are able to witness all those matches today. And it's really intense that for 2 consecutive matches, champions are playing, fighting to move on to the next rounds.
Yes, and you know what? Speaking of champions, I want to see whoever's gonna be the champion of this Axie Pro Tournament, the very first season of Axie Pro Tournament. I want to see him or her fight against the previous champions, Zelia, Geraldine, you know, and the possible runner-ups as well.
Yeah.
And possibly we're gonna have another Axie All Stars the second season, and we'll be seeing a lot of champions by then that are just all geared up to fight against each other. And before that happens, though, we're gonna have a lot of series or seasons coming in from Axie Pro Tournament. I can't wait for that to happen. And the second season of Axie Pro Tournament is actually open for registrations now, and all you have to do is go to unitedgamers.gg to find out more information about it.
Yep, that's true. And actually, I was browsing through the website again yesterday, and they're actually very active about posting articles. A lot of news again and again are coming in, and I really appreciate all those writers that in there. Yeah, I mean, there's this one writer, I'm not gonna say his name, But he's the most active writer I'm seeing
Oh.
there. His name starts with the letter L.
With the letter L.
Yeah,
I'm
letter L.
I don't, I'm not sure who that is, but
Because I want the viewers to like browse to the website. So
as a fellow writer,
Yeah.
I have to commend those writers that are writing articles for the United Gamers.gg. It takes a lot of research, a lot of effort to create articles.
yeah.
It's not just about writing, it's about researching, it's about knowing your topic, knowing your headline, and knowing what's on the now.
Yep.
And right now, what is on the now is the selfie event, which is all you have to do is submit a selfie visiting unitedgamers.gg, upload your photo as a comment or tweet on the official event post or thread with the caption, "My favorite thing about the website is," insert your answer here, and then use the hashtag UGG site visit, like and share or retweet the posts that are for the selfie event, and of course the top 2 photos on the FB post and the Twitter thread with the most likes will win 3 AXs each.
Yep, 3 AXS each for you guys. It's up to you whether you want that AXS to like use it for Axie or use it for some other stuff. 3 AXS is really a lot of value. So
3 AXs.
I'm really excited for those who are joining the selfie event, whether it is on Facebook, whether it is on Twitter. Don't miss this chance. We want to see your beautiful faces in there with me and Invictum, of course.
Yes, and of course, let's go back to the battle at hand, and looks like
Oh, no, it's already here!
Gerald-
Gerald and Hazelia is incoming, guys! Hazelia, of course, is gonna use one of her signature lineups. And Hazelia, I can't lie, I'm a fan. She's one of the rare female players in this tournament. And as a fellow female, we are actually
Yeah.
we are trying to wear our crowns.
girl power, the
Girl-
queens are here.
Women
Of course,
empowerment.
we still cannot count out Gerald there, but Gerald is still using the same lineup as the one that he used to defeat Lunatic and to get where he is right now. I think this is the same lineup that he used to go through the qualifiers as well. Now Hazelia, knowing that this lineup will come out, Hazelia prepared using that Aqua with the Shrimpinator, which targets the furthest Axie in the scene. And right now, with that being said, after he targets the beast, he'll be using the mech to take out the plant,
that's
and of
true.
course the reptile as well.
Yeah, and you know what, Hazelia, right, Invictum, you and I have witnessed this on numerous times, especially you. Like, we've always seen Hazelia do her card management tricks. It's like she's a card magician, you know.
Yes.
Whenever, and it's really interesting that we get to spectate how she deals her cards, how she draws her cards, and how she plans them out, like in a very. It's like she has a flow chart inside her head. Like if this card shows up, this is what I'm gonna do, and this is what I'm gonna do next. Like
You know,
something like that.
This is exactly what I said when we were shoutcasting for the Creator Cup.
Yeah.
I said when she was up against Jillian,
Jillian.
I said that Hazelia and Jillian are like chess masters thinking 10 steps ahead.
Oh,
and right now,
yeah.
Gerald opens up with 2 Vegetal Bite,
Oh,
but
what
Hazelia
an
was
aggressive
prepared for
play.
it. Gerald didn't get any energy, and Hazelia struck that plant thrice, putting him on 154 health.
That was actually a good preparation for Hazelia because she knows that this is an energizer plant, and she wants to eliminate this plant as soon as possible. And Gerald though, this is the same lineup, right, that he used the other day
Yes.
against Lunatic, the Nitro Leaf Beast. But now this is cool because he used the carrot, but Hazelia was not able to break his shield. Thus Gerald will not be able to
here
gain
it comes.
energy. Oh,
Here
there's
it
the
comes.
Shrimpinator!
Hazelia going downtown on that beast. 3
Ow!
cards is all
Ow!
it would take to take him out. Now, that last bar on that last stand won't matter that much, but he is going to be going first
The
because
Nitro
of the Nitro Leap. But Hazelia didn't move as much anyway, and that's going to be
Tri-Spike.
a Tri-Spike. Not going to be enough to take out the
This
plant, but
guy's-
here comes the plant, the disguise, and of course, the Aqua Stock to take out the front lane of Hazelia. But Hazelia is not just done. She is gonna be using 2 two not crack cards, of course, with the balloon as well. But here comes Gerald putting damage on that Aqua,
90.
gaining 2 energy, taking out the
Okay, so
Aqua
who has
with the
the
scale
advantage
dart.
here?
Here it comes, Azalea
She's gonna
again.
end with the balloon.
Of course she is, and that's gonna be 3 stacks of 173 damage, putting fear on that
Scale dart.
reptile. Of course, double scale dart, and the Cerastes as well, 108 damage. Not gonna be enough to take out
Oh my
Azalea's mech.
gosh.
Azalea going in with the
What?
nutcrack, the nut
Ouch!
throw, and of course the balloon to finish Gerald off. Azalea takes first victory.
This is the thing about Hazelia. She knows how to maneuver all those cars.
Look at Hazelia. I can hear VMG right now out there on the Filipino broadcast. I can hear him blushing.
You can hear him
yes,
blushing.
that
in
is
ears.
how hard he's blushing right now.
That was really cool, Hazelia. That was really quick. She knows how to time her cards. And as for Gerald, I can only imagine what he was feeling during that time when the Shrimpinator was casted. He was really caught off guard when the last hand happened. Okay, fine. He's able to use the Nitro Leap, but still not enough to deal all those damage to close the game eventually. And that balloon was really used at the perfect moments. Always. There was always this one card that Gerald is failed to deal damage against Hazelia's Axies.
True. I have to agree with you on that. And again, Hazelia knowing what's coming, she just went in with patience, waited for the right cards to be drawn, and Hazelia basically just 4 carded, no-turned the beast, and then just went in through the front door, taking out the plant as well as, of course, the reptile with the beast, and of course with the balloon. And that balloon was really crucial because if he didn't use that balloon, he would be put on a bit of trouble with
Yep.
4 cards on that beast,
Oh my
or
gosh.
on that mech rather.
Yeah, on her mech. Still her favorite mech. You know, Hazelia it's like you never see her without that mech.
If you know
never
what
see
I
her
want
without
to
a
see
balloon.
here is Gerald using, or rather Hazelia using his or her signature lineup, which is the mech bird
Mech
plant.
bird
The mech
pad,
bird
yeah.
plant. The place that she uses on that lineup is just on another level. At the same time, VMG, if you're hearing me, I can see you smiling. Do give Hazelia the buff because Gerald here is still not out of the battle just yet.
It's like when Hazelia gets 1 point, it's like BMG gets cheers at that point, right?
Of course.
Oh my
I-
god.
like VMG always says, "Nice one, baby."
Nice one, baby.
That is the line that we always want to hear coming from VMG if he is shoutcasting Hazelia. He always shoutcast. Again, please do check out the link or the website of United Gamers Guild, which is the unitedgamers.gg. And at the same time, huge shoutouts to UGG, Moy Palaboy, U-Level, Crypto Moto TV, and Board Punk Society for making this event happen.
Yes, and also shout out to our viewers here on Twitch and on YouTube. This is the English broadcast. Don't hesitate to like and share this live with our official hashtags. But a quick shout out, of course, to KH Poniard, who said we want to see this boy for the MT8 Invitational Champion and Loot Squad Showdown
Actually,
Champion next tournament on All-Star.
We are already
Yeah.
hearing talks about DC Boy possibly appearing in Axie Pro Tournament Season 2.
It's not gonna be a problem, guys.
I doubt it. I doubt
We
it.
want to see interesting matchups here on United Gamers Axie Pro Tournament. And United Gamers, guys, from their name, United Gamers,
United
they're
Gamers.
really open to all,
Yes.
and they're
Actually,
really, yeah.
they even invited or they even let players from the 1500 MMR have a shot at the tournament,
Wow,
at the
yes.
championship, going into the qualifiers from the registration. And it is unfortunate that they didn't manage to go through the qualifiers, but they did. They did get through the registrations, and that is really amazing. Huge shout out to, of course, UGG for giving every player a chance on this tournament and giving them a slot on this tournament.
Yep. Guys, here's already game number 2 for you. Both of them still using the same lineup. Actually, we haven't really talked about the adjustments, right? And Gerald, it has been said. It has been said that since day one, since the off-live qualifiers, this is his only lineup.
True.
And he was able to reach here in the round 2 of the live matches with the same lineup. So Hazelia really planned this out to counter this kind of lineup. Maybe that's the reason why we're not seeing the bird right now. Now destroying or stealing the energy of Gerald. Gerald is trying to change the narrative right
Wait,
now.
Gerald is just keeps on skipping.
Yes.
I wonder why. There's gonna be 3 damage, 173, 173, 2 nut throws, and 1 nut crack, followed by, of course, a cactus. If Gerald skips here, okay, he is not gonna be skipping.
Now
he's gonna
he's
be
gonna go
going
all
for
out.
a 4 card. Actually, there's gonna be an 8 card burst down. 105 hair dagger with the
Ouch.
critical sinister strike, taking out that plant. Now
One.
here comes Gerald with 4 cards,
I think we're
taking
gonna have game
out
number 3.
the Shrimpinator of Hazelia. Want to play there by Gerald, but here comes Hazelia going in with 4 cards as well. But Gerald will be putting pre-damage. Actually, he won't be putting pre-damage.
He's gonna go with an all shield.
Here it comes, Hazelia going 3 cards again. Nut crack, followed by a nut throw and a nut crack again. Putting 1 fear, putting that. It's not gonna be going in. Last stand. Gerald has been pushed down to the lower brackets. Hazelia again proving herself one of the greatest champions to ever exist here in Axie Infinity.
That was a clean sweep coming from Hazelia, guys. And that was, oh my gosh, I can't even emphasize the word clean. It was like the cleanest sweep of all.
Whoa.
Did we even reach round 5, guys?
We did not. I think we reached round... No, actually, I think we did. What happened was on round 1, Hazelia came out strong, pre-damaged the plant, and then
She
Gerald
kept on hitting.
Gerald skipped all the way to round 3. No, and basically collected 8 energy to take out the plant and take out the Shrimpinator as well on 1 round, basically going for a double kill.
That's
But
true.
at the same time, knowing that Gerald was aiming for that, Hazelia quickly took out the reptile when Gerald didn't have any energy, and then went 1v1 against the beast, wherein the mech actually has the advantage because of the speed and the fear as well.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, technicality is the lineup was also a problem.
The lineup
Of
was a problem.
Gerald.
But,
It really was a huge factor. Sometimes because for this kind of tournament, we really need to gather resources to win.
But that's it for Hazelia versus Gerald. I hope
Congrats,
you guys
Hazelia.
had fun with watching that. I am Invictum again, and together with me
Hi guys, I'm
is
Parent JP, and we'll see you after a short break.
Good day mga boss! Welcome to Crypto Mo to. Alam naman natin lahat ngayon ang sobrang patok na Axie Infinity. Ito ay isang play-to-earn game. Lahat tayo gustong-gusto natin maglaro nito. Paano ba tayo makapag-start? Kailangan muna natin mag-purchase na Axies. Saan ba binibili yung Axies? So meron tayong tinatawag na marketplace. Dito, pwede kayo mamili ng lahat ng Axie gusto nyo. Pero, kailangan nyo gumamit ng isang currency pamili rito. Ano bang currency na to? Ito yung WETH, W-E-T-H, or Wrap Ethereum. It is an Ethereum-based token for us to use para makabili ng Axie. Ngayon, ang tanong, saan tayo bibili ng WETH or WETH? Dito yan sa Crypto Mo to. Isa kami sa biggest dealer ng WETH dito sa Philippines. You can contact us sa aming Facebook page. Wala nang iba sa link namin, www.facebook.com/CryptoMotoTV. And meron na kaming chatbot. Kung gusto nyo kami makontak, i-message nyo lang kami sa Facebook and i-type nyo Aling Marites, and automatically, meron kaming chatbot dyan na sasagot sa inyo. Pagka-type nyo ng Aling Marites, lalabas yung current rates ng Crypto Mo to. Mas mura pa yan sa Binance. Lalabas dyan kung anong gusto mong bilhin, WETH, AXS, or gusto mong magbenta ng SLP, or even bumili ng SLP pwede. So let's say for example, buy WETH. Ngayon lalabas, magtatanong kung ilang WETH ang gusto mong bilhin. Let's say for example, magta-type ako 100K. Ngayon, lalabas dyan yung transaction number.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. I am back to the English casting desk alongside with the one and only
Parang JP, one and only.
Yan.
The one and only Archer Perry.
Yes, sir! And it's we're gonna be casting the 4 following games in the lower brackets. Everyone in this division is in danger. To anyone who's gonna be losing in the best of 3 series will be eliminated entirely in this tournament.
Oh yes, it's already the second half, guys. Thank you so much, Archer, for pointing that out. Things were already heated up since the match 3,
Yes.
since the match 4, and what more heat are we supposed to take in right now? This is already here in the Philippines, we call this laglagan time.
Lagan time. Yes, this is gonna be the crucial moments. No moves must be very, very scared. No moves should be doubting. It's gonna be really crucial entirely because again, one mistake can literally make you fall off the tournament.
And there are no third chances anymore. This
Yes.
is not a triple elimination.
It's gonna be fun though.
We were joking about triple elimination, the lower bracket and the lowest bracket.
It's gonna be really, really interesting if that happens. We're gonna be having 20-day tournaments. But yeah, since we're here in the double elimination, it's gonna be, again, people from day 1, day 2 losing. This is their second chance in redemption to climb up the ladder once again. Now, it's gonna be Ruthless Reg. We all know him here in the Philippines. Is the bad boy of Axie Infinity. And he's gonna be facing off with Jeff representing Whitebeard Axies.
Yes, guys. Whew.
And what I like about this, again, I'm part of YGG. Huge shout out to my boy Ruthless. Now also a YGG member. We are
Yes,
YGG.
the
Let's
big
go.
three. I
The
remember
big three.
the other night it was announced the big three of the Axie Infinity community here in the Philippines. Big three, aka Bornok, Ruthless Reg, and Jobos Gaming. They are now part of United Gamers Guild. And guys, if you also wanna join United Gamers Guild, just head on to our official Discord server. That's discord.gg/United Gamers Guild.
Yes, sir. And of course, we also have again some contests and prizes up for grabs here in the United Gamers Guild. You can do and join the selfie contest. All you have to do is just take a selfie alongside you checking out the website of UnitedGamersGuild.gg, and you have the chance to win
there's
3
selfie.
AXS if you're the most liked post in Facebook, and also on the Twitter side. If you're the most liked photo in the Twitter thread, you can have the chance to win 3 AXS. You're just watching, you're just enjoying.
You just took a selfie.
And taking a selfie, you can win prizes. And other than that, we also have a scholarship giveaway
There
on
you go.
February 13.
February 13, just in time for Valentine's Day, guys. If I were to win that scholarship giveaway, I would give it to myself.
Love thyself.
yourself.
Love thyself. All right, but here we go. We're just waiting for the games to commence, and we're gonna get into the game straight away. To everyone who's watching, again, welcome to our tournament, the United Gamers Guild Axie Pro Tournament. This would not be possible without UGG, Cryptomoto, Board Punk Society, U-Level Production, and our boss here, Roadfill of Moy Moy Palaboy.
Yes, thank you so much for making this tournament possible. And a lot of people here in the Philippines especially are enjoying this tournament. But we're also going international, Archer.
Yes!
That's why we are here on Twitch. And that's why we have this English broadcast, guys. So please like and share this stream on Twitch. Co-host it if you want. On YouTube, we're also here. Just use our official hashtags when you share. That's hashtag UGG Axie Pro Tournament, hashtag United Gamers Guild, and of course, hashtag UGG XU Level.
Let's go! So everyone, again, more to come. There's also registration for the second season of the Axie Pro. Going to be held on March, if I'm not mistaken. So wait on that registration. So to anyone, it's gonna be open literally to everyone. People are thinking tournaments like this are just open for content creators or streamer, but for this one, literally anyone can try and take a shot to be part of this tournament. We all, just a backtrack story, we had 3 people that got in the 64 elimination that only has 1.5 MMR.
Yes, that's true. You know what? That's really interesting because it is really a diverse tournament. So everyone has a chance to win. Everyone has a chance to join. And how to join, guys? Registrations are already up in the official website of United Gamers Guild. And what's that link? That's unitedgamers.gg. There are a lot of articles there. The registration link for the season 2. You know what? It's just day 3.
Day 3
of our season 1.
Yes.
That's happening today. But season 2 is already on the run.
Yup. That's how exciting and growing and loving our Axie esports community here in the Philippines. And we are just loving that we're reaching international viewers as well. But now, as you can see on the screen, that's gonna be the storyline. We're in game number 5 in day number 3. And it's gonna be Ruthless and Jeff, Ayapi and Auhil, Yokam Madness, and Meiji Gaming, Montblanc, and Lunatic. Again, out of the 8 players on the lower bracket, only 4 will move forward and 4 will fall.
4
will fall.
4 will fall. Yeah, it's rhyming. It's rhyming, guys. But I want to know your thoughts there in the comment section. Who do you want to win? Is it Ruthless Reg or Jeff? And I swear, if Ruthless Reg gets eliminated here,
it's gonna be
you're not gonna see me again until tomorrow.
Oh my god. But yeah, Ruthless Reg is a force to be reckoned with. He is entering international tournaments. But yeah, we can't count out Jeff. Jeff representing Whitebeards. They're a force to be reckoned with as well in the leaderboards and in the local scene of esports here in Axie here in the Philippines.
Yeah, that's true. That's why it's really intense. And I remember Jeff getting eliminated by Chowdy before. I mean, he was pushed down here in the lower bracket
Yes.
2 days ago. And Ruthless Reg, he was using the triple plant lineup as an opener for our tournament. And it's really interesting if we're going to see that kind of lineup for this game number 1 of their match. But we doubt, right? Because
It really comes down to the research and
Yeah.
knowing Ruthless. I don't personally know Jeff, but Ruthless really studies the Ronin accounts. They really check out the inventory, and Ruthless has a huge arsenal. I saw his Ronin. He has like 60 Axies on deck.
Oh my
so
gosh.
literally, it's hard to research against him. But here we go. It's gonna be Ruthless Reg going with the Reflectile in the mid lane. That's gonna be a Mech, Goda, Hero, Acro, and the Rice. And that's gonna be a front Cactus, Vegan Diet, Turnip,
Yeah.
and the Carrot. And who do we have here for Jeff? Parang JP.
this is actually a bird that the outplay bird. I call this the outplay bird because it has a lot of outplay mechanics: the blackmail, the all-out shot, the egg bomb, and of course the dark swoop. You can use the dark swoop to like hit the fastest enemy. The egg bomb, if you like wanna pass on the damage to yourself, the all-out
The
shot.
alley-oop.
Sometimes when you go up against a bird as well, you're gonna go first because you have lower HP.
Yup.
Right? It has a lot of outplay mechanics, and of course the debuffs. The blackmail can give you the debuffs that you give to him. It's just really fun. It's one of the most famous birds alive. One of
Yes.
the most famous card set of birds. But looking at the mechanics here, win conditions, of course, Jeff will have to time his egg bomb perfectly. He has to use it at the perfect time so that all the cards will go back to his mech, because that mech will be the greatest damage dealer for that God Reptile at the back of Ruthless Reg's team.
Yes, and now going on to the front lane as well, the cattail would be crucial if he timed it correctly. That's gonna be a huge advantage, especially that bird, as you mentioned, the outplay bird has huge potential if you get the cards at the right time. But looking back on the Reflectile God is just really powerful against the bird and the mech in my own experience, since I have one. The reason why, because you're just gonna be reflecting all of the range cards coming in from the bird, and the melee cards would be just reflected back as well. You can literally have a 2v1 reflect kill on that situation. So it's gonna be really interesting on what will unfold. But yeah, again, we're just having a technical difficulty again with the servers, and we're just gonna be getting the replay matchup, and we're gonna be showing it straight away after we get it.
Yes, guys. And again, about those lineups, I love your point about those reflectiles. Okay.
Here we
already
go.
Started. It's so fast.
We're back, and that's gonna be a early
An early
dark swoop, egg bomb, and a double all-out
more
shot
mech for
gets
Ruthless.
the kill on that mech.
Now, Jeff is here to steal the energy of Ruthless Reg, and Ruthless Reg, he has to think of a backup plan now because he lost his mech, and it's gonna be the plant and the reptile versus this plant.
But here's the case. This is a situation where that Reflectile is powerful. Now he's gonna be forced to put all of the
Yep.
cards coming in from the mech onto that plant, sustaining it very well. It's gonna be 59
alive.
HP, and here comes the KO on that plant. Now here's the scary
Oh.
part. The turnip is in play, removes the bird. Now that's gonna be a
Why?
double Kotaro, open and online for that mech. That's gonna be huge swings coming in also from the tiny swing.
so
Since it's
peaceful.
round number 5, 124 for the kill, and Ruthless Reg would take the victory.
You remember when I said about the backup plan?
Mm-hmm.
That turnip.
Yep.
That turnip did the work for Ruthless Reg. It really made sense that he saved up that turnip. He really saved that turnip so that he can go to the bird directly, eliminating it. And it was so good that that plant stayed alive, and that turnip had a very high shield. And before he was able to cast that turnip, he didn't get a no turn because of that shield. Now directly attacking the bird, the mech was left alone, and we all know how soft that HP of that mech was against that God Reptile.
That situation was just perfectly written, executed. It was just it's just like a story already written when that plant of Ruthless went out. why was that the case? When the plant went out on the side of Ruthless, all of the card rotation was so perfect
I know.
coming in from that reptile. All of the cards were there. It was loaded. When the plant died on the side of Jeff, it was just full steam ahead. Kotaro gets the energy, swing away with the tiny swings.
He really got that momentum.
Yep.
He really got that momentum. But guys, before anything else, we would like to shout out Dizzy Boys.
Dizzy!
Goods!
Goods na goods!
Goods talaga. Grabe. Hello, Dizzy Boys. Shout out to you. And we hope to see you here in the United Gamers Axie Pro Tournament very, very soon. And congrats on your win, by the way, on the MT8 tournament. And shout out as well to Taromsin. Nice job, tropa ng Wild Sea Reptile. Hello!
It was just so crucial earlier on with that, again, let's just go back with that beef up brick wall coming in from Ruthless. That mech was forced out to push out all of the cards.
Yeah.
And with that brick wall comes with the turnip, gets the kill, the tiny catapult on to that low HP plant, and it was just so perfectly done. But here we go, game number 2, Ruthless Reg fighting fire with fire, goes with the bird mech against the bird mech as well.
Now we're gonna see Ruthless Reg do a bird moves again, and this looks like this kind of looks like a Hazelia signature lineup, kind of looks like it, but because it's just a bird mech type,
yeah,
you know, without the balloon and
but what's interesting here, as you can see, Ruthless would have more utility thanks to the Goda, and the bird of Ruthless would be attacking first. But here's the catch. Going onto the side of Jeff, that's going to be a double Nutcracks ready for battle alongside with the Hair Dagger. Now, as you can see on the side of Ruthless, I think that would not be enough defense if you just go with the Cattail Bug Splat and Vegetal Bite, especially when a hero comes along.
Yep.
That plant would surely go down.
That's true. And right now is already round number 2, and look at the aggressive momentum of Ruthless Reg against Jeff. Jeff will have to think of ways, or whether he has to decide if he's gonna keep this plant alive. Will he use the Aqua Stock for additional shield, or will he start dealing damages because he has a lot of damage cards in store, or will he wait for the Dark Swoop to arrive so that he can finally target the fastest enemy? And you know, it's also interesting, it was pointed out here in that comment section that Ruthless Reg's bird has a very low
Yes,
ID.
and now looking at the situation as well, with that the mech bird, again, Ruthless has the Dark Soup, but no damage cards. But Jeff, on the other hand, has the double blackmail, but no damage cards. So it's gonna be really interesting who would get to jump first, and that's gonna be early on. Gets the draw card with the hair, removes the energy. It's gonna be 4-on-4, and here comes the speed run. That's gonna be stolen energy, but not today. And here comes the cactus. No damage, just shield. The steal coming in from the Sirius. That's going to be 137. Gets the kill on 141 with the wooden stab. And that's going to be an open mech for Jeff. Now that's going to be a huge play with the egg bomb. Getting all the damage coming in from the mech. Sustaining that plant for later on. Huge damage. 118 would go to the bird. It's going to die. But it's really... It's gonna be really, really tactical. Why? That bird, that plant can handle the bird later on.
That's true. That's why Ruthless Reg really planned that egg bomb.
Oh my God! What a counter! What a counter! That's gonna be a double all-out shot. Leaves.
The sandals.
Goes for the 33. 2 cards. Gets the Nutcracks. But plays the egg bomb. He's gonna go and kill that bird. Now, he has 3 energy, possibly sustaining the damage coming in from the mech. But that's just 2 Nutcracks. It's just gonna be too much. Good shields, though! It's gonna be enough! Ruthless! Oh my God, Ruthless!
It was very
Ruthless!
He's gonna stay in the game, Archer!
Yo, Ruthless saved up 1 energy, making sure he has 3. And what a move there! Securing that 3 energy, knowing the damage coming in from the mech was just too much. He needed the shields. And what economy on the energy and the cards, knowing that plant can handle the final matchup.
A clean sweep for Ruthless Reg. Guys, congratulations. That was really smooth. And it was like during the duration of the game, they were like playing tug of war. Ruthless has the advantage, and then not, and then Oh my gosh,
I just
Jeff.
love how he adjusted. The situation was there, knowing the bird cannot really play out in the later rounds, made sure that his plant survives with that egg bomb play and the damage coming in and that utility on the go. That is just too much to handle for Jeff. Sadly, Jeff would be eliminated
He will.
from this tournament, and Ruthless is now out for vengeance and going up
He's moving
to the
on.
upper bracket.
He's staying in the game, but of course, thank you so much, Jeff, for showing us your skills. It's been a good journey for you. Thank you so much, but of course, congratulations again, Ruthless Ridge. It was really a smooth play, and I can only imagine all Ruthless Ridge fans right now shouting, screaming, congratulating him. All those hearts are fleeting right now.
And here is the next game. That's gonna be Ayapi versus Auhil. But yeah, what an amazing matchup. Do or die moments for everyone here in the lower brackets.
Yep, it's gonna be an exciting day. We still have 3 matches to see. And of course, guys, we want you to stay tuned, and we'll be back right after a short break.
Good day mga boss! Welcome to Crypto Mo To. Alam naman natin lahat ngayon ang sobrang patok na Axie Infinity. Ito ay isang play-to-earn game. Lahat tayo gustong-gusto natin maglaro nito. Paano ba tayo makapag-start? Kailangan muna natin mag-purchase ng Axies. Saan ba binibili yung Axies? So meron tayong tinatawag na marketplace. Dito, pwede kayo mamili ng lahat ng Axie gusto nyo. Pero, kailangan nyo gumamit ng isang currency pamili rito. Ano bang currency na to? Ito yung WETH, W-E-T-H, or Wrap Ethereum. It is an Ethereum-based token for us to use para makabili ng Axie. Ngayon, ang tanong, saan tayo bibili ng WETH or WETH? Dito yan sa Crypto Mo To. Isa kami sa biggest dealer ng WETH dito sa Philippines. You can contact us sa aming Facebook page. Wala nang iba sa link namin, www.facebook.com/CryptoMotoTV. And meron na kaming chatbot. Kung gusto nyo kami makontak, i-message nyo lang kami sa Facebook and i-type nyo Aling Marites, and automatically, meron kaming chatbot dyan na sasagot sa inyo. Pagka-type nyo ng Aling Marites, lalabas yung current rates ng Crypto Mo To. Mas mura pa yan sa Binance. Lalabas dyan kung anong gusto mong bilhin, WETH, AXS, or gusto mong magbenta ng SLP, or even bumili ng SLP pwede. So let's say for example, buy WETH. Ngayon lalabas, magtatanong kung ilang WETH ang gusto mong bilhin. Let's say for example, magta-type ako 100K. Ngayon, lalabas dyan yung transaction number mo, which is connected sa database namin, and maghihintay ka lang ng 5 to 10 minutes para balikan ang aming mga CSR or ating mga Aling Marites. Ngayon, pagbalik ng quotation mo, pwede ka na magbayad. Pagkabayad mo, pwede ka na mag-send ng screenshot, and after 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, nasa iyo na yung WETH mo. Yun, salamat mga bossing. Asahan ko kayo lahat. Hihintayin ko kayo sa Facebook Messenger namin. No? Kausapin nyo kami via chatbot. Magre-reply ang ating mga Aling Marites at ready kayong paglingkuran, pagsilbihan sa lahat ng kailangan yung in-game needs sa Axie Infinity. Salamat mga boss!
And we are back! I am your caster for today, VMG, together with my brother.
Invicto, and again, we are back here in United Gamers Axie Pro Tournament. And what a game here. What a game we're gonna be having here with the VMG. Now, the one and only VMG going to be casting for Ayapi and Awi Hill here. Now, we've seen Ayapi and Awi Hill go down to the lower bracket, but they are still not out of the game, especially with Awi Hill and both of them actually becoming some of the top contenders here on the lower bracket for Axie Pro Tournament. What can you say about Awi Hill? I personally don't know Awi Hill that much, but I heard you've seen Awi Hill before. You know a lot about it.
Awi Hill was actually a former top 1 player.
Oh!
Yes. He only used one lineup, and that is the discarder AAP, and he took his guild's flag to the top. Awi Hill made Perion, the guild that sponsored him, his team, #1.
What?
Yes, and actually these two players are very interesting right here because both of them came from the qualifiers.
True.
Ayapi and Awil eliminated 2 players from the qualifiers, but both lost on the first round of the upper brackets, and now they will face each other here at the lower bracket.
Well, I cannot actually blame them for going down to the lower bracket. The upper bracket competition is just too intense.
Yes.
And at the same time, they actually gave it their all. I'm sure they gave a lot of effort into trying their best to get down to the next series of the upper bracket. But alas, Ayapi and Awi Hill had to go down to the lower bracket. But again, they still have a chance to go to the next round here. Now, that is going to be the prize pool, a total of 180 AXS for the first, having 70 AXS, second, 40 AXS, third, 25 AXS, fourth, 15 AXS, and then
5th to 6th with 10 AXS, and 7th and the 8th players will receive 5 AXS each. Wow, this is really a huge prize pool right here for a second tournament from UGG.
Right? 180 AXS, and at the same time, you'll also be getting a BPO coming from Board Box Society.
Yes,
This one. The one you can see behind us right now. That's gonna be part of the reward of the champion, whoever the champion will be here. And I just gotta give it to UGG, Moy Palabo, U-Level, of course, Crypto Moto TV, and Board Box Society for making this happen and for giving a lot of rewards for whoever wins this tournament.
Yes, thank you so much to UGG and all of its partners. But let's talk about their lineups. Ayapi has her signature jumping Lazon or jumping Jumping Reptile lineup, while Aoi Hill is an AAP discarder. And based on those two lineups right there, a discarder lineup is or has an advantage against
True.
jumping reptiles.
Because again, like double jumping poison teams here they need to basically budget the poison that they'll be putting, and at the same time they have to keep on jumping.
Yes.
They have to keep on jumping to budget that out to divide the poison stacks on the opponent. But with Aoi Hill constantly removing the cards that Ayapi needs, she might not be able to jump.
Yeah, actually, Ayapi's jumping poison team is very setup reliant. She needs all the cards. She needs to save enough cards and energies. But the discard from Aoi Hill's lineup is a direct counter against that setup. So we will find out how they match against each other.
I have to agree with you on that. But at the same time, this is a battle of a bit of a battle of chance because Aoi Hill's discards cannot be chosen. Basically, the cards that will be discarded is by random.
Oh my god,
Oh,
they
wait.
both changed their lineups. Aoi Hill, first time to change his lineup and is now equipped with an AAP hybrid aqua for the backline with a spiky wing around the Crimson and the Koi Scarab Arco or Acrobatic, Tail Slap, and a Risky Fish for his mid lane, and a plant with a Prickly Bident, Scatail, and a Zigzag.
Ooh, and coming in from Ayapi, this is the same lineup that Hezelia used against Gerald. Gerald is going to be a Mech Aqua plant with the Mech being equipped with, of course, the Acro, the Double, not crack and not throw, and of course the hero. Now the Aqua here will be having the Shrimpinator or the Kiting Jump, the Scale Dart, of course the Oranda, and the Crimson Water, and the plant will be having actually an identical or almost identical with Aoi Hill's plant here, the only difference being the Beach Horn.
Yeah, it was really surprising for me that both players decided to change lineups because both of them are known for their signature lineups, and this is a very interesting game because we will find out how they approach or how did they practice this new setup.
And at the same time, this means that Ayapi and Aoi Hill has a lot more teams that are in their arsenal, that are in their armory. And they can just keep on switching out, and this is really gonna put a lot of pressure on the psychology and on the mind games that they can use up here. Now going into round 2, this is gonna be a possible all-out burst down. No, they're just gonna be using one card that's gonna be putting Fragile on that plant, plus the 119 damage, 445 health, and gonna be healing that damage back up with, of course, the Drain Bite, but the Cactus, 152 damage. Actually, that's gonna be an erase damage because that plant is on the low health or the last of the speed up. But here comes two heroes. Bane really putting a lot of damage on that Aqua. Still alive though, and he is actually gonna be going first by the next round because of that speed up.
Double speed up from both Aquas. So Ayapi's mid lane Aqua has been set up. All Aoi Hill needs are the cards to make a no-turn play, but he lacks damage, so he will go for a Prickly for his plant.
And right now, here comes Aoi Hill again using Acrobatic and the Scarab Curse, ensuring that the mid lane plant will be going first. But before that, Ayapi will be putting a lot of damage on that plant. I think it's still gonna be surviving though. Yes, it is 129 damage, and that is a lot of damage for that plant, especially or that Aqua, especially because of that Cactus. Now, Aoi Hill here might just be removing the Aqua from the equation, but at the same time, Ayapi will be removing.
What a
critical! What an amazing play from Ayapi.
Ayapi now goes for the 4 cards. Will try to burst out. Aoi Hill's mid lane goes for an heroic Arco and a double nut, but Aoi Hill's Aqua will survive with 2 HP, and his backlane will go for an aggressive move with a Koi Crimson, plus Oranda will finish it off with a tail slap, and Aoi Hill will take game number 1 against Ayapi.
What a game. That was a very calculated game.
Yes.
I have to say that was a very calculated game for Aoi Hill.
Yeah.
The way he calculated that was knowing that the last remaining Axie was a mech. His Aqua won't be easily bursted down.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what Aoi Hill used. No, just using one Nemo on that Aqua and then using all the cards that his backlane has, or the 3 cards that his backlane has, to take out or to put that mech on last stand and then finishing it up with, of course, the Nemo.
Yes, it actually didn't surprise me with the calculated aggression from Ariel, because here's a fun fact about this player. He actually graduated from the top university of the Philippines,
Oh!
UP. He is a student from UP, or University of the Philippines, so that's why that shows how his brain works.
Wow! Basically, he is not just a great gamer. He
Yes.
is not just a great competitive player. He is also smart. He has the brains that is needed to become the champion of Axie Pro
Yes.
Tournament. And right now, even though he is on the lower bracket, Awi Hill here has a lot of fighting chance to get back into the ball game. But at the same time, we cannot count out Ayapi.
Yes, Ayapi has proven herself once and once again, because she has conquered many battles of her own and is capable of making comebacks. The question about this one is, will Ayapi use her comfort team, the Jumping Poison, Reptile, and Dusk, or will she remain with the Shrimp and the Mech?
True. I think what happened there was Ayapi, knowing that Awi Hill's comfort team or the main team of Awi Hill here is a double bug discard team, Ayapi chose to switch teams, hoping that Awi Hill would use the same team.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Awi Hill here, knowing
Knowing.
that Ayapi would be predicting that move, you chose to the outsmartive play there of Ayapi. But now going into round 1, Awi Hill put a lot of stacks of damage on that plant. But here comes Ayapi with, of course, the jump. Double Serastus, not gonna be enough to take out the Aqua though. And at the same time, putting one stack critical. On that disguise. 2 energy gain for Ayapi.
Ayapi is now equipped with their comfort team, the Jumping Poison team. Well done to Awi Hill for avoiding the first Yam, and he will now take down the plant. Yam problem avoided by Awi Hill with a critical from the Risky Fish, but won't matter because it didn't break the shield anyway.
True, and right now there's gonna be 4 stacks of poison plus the stun here coming in from Ayapi, as well as the removal of healing ability using that Scarab Curse will be really crucial coming into round 4, because again he has the Drain Bite, but before that, that's gonna be a critical on that Crimson Water, followed by the Hero's Bane, and I think this is gonna be enough to take out that Dust. That's gonna be a Scarab Curse, taking out the last stand using the Nemo. Here comes, of course, the Drain Bite, but not gonna matter again because of that Scarab Curse.
Okay, now Ayapi takes her aggression of her own with double Scarab and Serastus to the plant.
Ooh, and right now, that's gonna be the plant going down with the Serastes. That mid lane Aqua, though, is in trouble with 4 stacks of poison on him. But at the same time, Awi Hill doing as much damage as possible before that mid lane goes down.
Oh
Risky
my
Fish.
god!
Acro,
Ayapi will go for a double kill!
Here it comes, the double kill that we are waiting for. The Scarab Curse goes in, and the Serastes takes out Awi Hill's backlane.
Oh my god, we are not down to a 1-1 series, and Ayapi, using her comfort team, makes the first part of the comeback. The
Look at
question
this.
right here, right now, is will she be able to succeed doing the reverse sweep, or Awi Hill will weather the storm with a 2-1 lead?
Now that is a great question. Again, the little giant versus the giant himself. This is one for the books as well. Again, Ayapi have proven to us that even gods do bleed. And Awi Hill being the one of the few top players of, or one of the few that actually managed to gain the top spot on the leaderboards,
Yes.
still isn't out of the battle here, but he will feel the pressure right now because Ayapi has the momentum.
Yes, especially the pressure right here, right now, is whoever loses these series will be eliminated from the tournament.
True.
No more second chances. This is your final chance. You use everything you got. Use everything you prepared, and good luck to both players.
Good luck indeed. But before we go into the next round, the next and final round for this series, please do check out unitedgamers.gg, where you'll find information about the Axie scholarship giveaways, which is going to be on February 13. And at the same time, you will also find information there about the Axie giveaway with, of course, the photo submission wherein you'll be submitting a selfie visiting unitedgamers.gg, followed by uploading it as a comment or tweet on the official event post or thread with the caption, "My favorite thing about the website is blank." Of course, insert your answer there and then using the hashtag UGG site visit, and then liking and sharing, retweeting the official event
Yes,
post.
you guys should join because you would get a chance to win 3 AXS if your entry was the most liked out of all. 2 winners from Facebook and 2 winners from Twitter.
Yes, basically that's gonna be 12 AXS in total being given away. So please don't miss out the chance to get that AXS. Again, you can use that up to get your own teams. At the same time, if you don't get the AXS, you can still get the scholarship. There is a lot of opportunities in just visiting unitedgamers.gg. That alone will give you a lot of chances to provide even more to your future.
Yeah, thank you so much also to our partners, especially to UGG for making this tournament happen. Thank you so much, Cryptomodo TV, Board Box of Society, U-Level Production, and Sir Moy for making all of this happen and making all of these giveaways for the community happen.
True. And right now, we are now going into the last and final round of this series. It's going to be Awi Hill going against Ayapi. And looks like Ayapi will be sticking with her, of course, her comfort pick. But Awi Hill here still hasn't used his double bug, the discard lineup. And right now, let's see if Awi Hill will indeed take out the comfort pick of Ayapi here, or will Ayapi get that another repetition of the last round.
Oh my
Now,
god! Early aggression from Ayapi with a sneaker, a double venom spray, and a Sirasis makes Awil's backline half HP at the second round.
Second round and already on death's door here, but Awi Hill still biding his time, chose to skip, or actually chose
Just
to
a
skip
safe play.
round 3, just a safe play on that plant. But again, Ayapi with the stun here, stunning the mid lane with a chomp, followed of course by putting one stack and discarding.
Discards a
Ooh.
risky fish from the mid lane, but here's a prickly from Awi Hill's plant himself.
Ooh, that hurts.
And we shall see.
Oh, here comes round 4. Now, Awi Hill will be making his move, dodging that gas unleash from the past round.
I calculated attack.
Again,
I
yes.
think, yes,
It
this
is gonna be enough. And now with Ayapi, or rather with that cattail, taking out Ayapi's plant here, the dusks are now open for burst downs.
Now, Awi Hill will have 6 energies to follow. Now, the question is, will he get the right amount of cards to make a no-turn play for Ayapi's mid lane, or will Ayapi be able to take that damage and deal a damage of his own to the mid lane? Ayapi now goes for a full, goes for a full shield on her mid lane.
Is it gonna be enough though? That's gonna be a fragile. Of course, 119 damage twice. And of course, here comes the Hero's Bane. Followed by, it's not gonna be enough to take out that dust though. He
my
will be
God.
jumping to the mid lane. Double barb strike, putting 5 stacks of poison and the chomp to top it all off and finish the mid lane. Of course, the Scarab will prevent that plant for healing back up. But at the same time, he will be putting Ayapi's Dusk on last stand.
Now we are down to a 1v1 between Awi Hill's plant versus Ayapi's backline Dusk. But the problem here is Ayapi's backline that has a Scarab, so she will be able to disable Awi Hill's heal.
Ayapi here will just keep on spamming that Scarab curse. And the very crucial part here is if Ayapi will keep on drawing that, and looks like she will. That's gonna be, of course, a Venom Spray followed by a Scarab curse again and the Cerastes to put stacks of damage on that plant. Here comes Awi Hill with 152 damage. Cattail as well. Not gonna be able to destroy
Awi Hill
that
has
though.
enough energy though compared to Ayapi's
true.
true energy. Ayapi will just keep on spamming these 3 damage cards, but Awi Hill just using everything on his deck to survive Ayapi's damage. And here comes the double prickly.
Oh, wait.
Plus a zigzag. Will it?
Wait!
Not
Not
yet!
gonna be enough though, but here
Oh
comes
my God,
the
his
Blood Moon
card!
Curse. Now Ayapi going 3 cards again, spamming the same cards over and over again. Here comes, of course, our Scarab Curse, and not gonna be enough!
Awi Hill
Wait!
will clutch this game because of the 50.
Oh, the critical! The critical!
Oh my God!
The critical
Congratulations to our former top 1 player for
Oh, look,
withering the
he's
storm.
eating.
He's eating. The calmness of Howie Hill was able to beat that Scarab Dusk from Ayapi.
That critical
No,
was
actually,
really
even though
momental.
with-
Yeah,
without
even
the
though
critical.
without the
But that critical was like the nail to the
the
coffin.
nail to the coffin,
Oh.
indeed. It was just an amazing play coming there
Yes.
from Awi Hill. It was one heck of a match, and at the same time, Ayapi did her best fighting against Awi Hill. We cannot, of course, we cannot count her out. But at the same time, she will be going down, and she will be being taken out of this tournament. I hope we see Ayapi on the next Axie Pro Tournament, although as well as the other players that have been taken out. Now, Axie Pro Tournament Season 2 is actually already open for registration, and I think by March, as far as I
Yeah.
remember, by March, Axie Pro Tournament Season 2 will be going forward.
Yes, and the special thing about this tournament is everyone is welcome to join. No matter what MMR you have or what guild you are in, you are welcome. So here is gonna be our next series for today. It is between Yokam's Madness from UGG versus a brother from UGG and also Meiji Gaming.
Oh, this is gonna be a brother rivalry going from the same same guild here, United Gamers Guild. Both actually representing the guild that is holding this tournament itself. And I think we're gonna be having a short break for now. I am Invictum. Together here is with me.
VMG?
Yeah, and we're gonna be right back.
mga boss! Welcome to Crypto Mo To. Alam naman natin lahat ngayon ang sobrang patok na Axie Infinity. Ito ay isang play-to-earn game. Lahat tayo gustong-gusto natin maglaro nito. Paano ba tayo makapag-start? Kailangan muna natin mag-purchase ng Axies. Saan ba binibili yung Axies? So meron tayong tinatawag na marketplace. Dito, pwede kayo mamili ng lahat ng Axie gusto nyo. Pero, kailangan nyo gumamit ng isang currency pambili rito. Ano bang currency na to? Ito yung WETH, WETH or Wrap Ethereum. It is an Ethereum-based token for us to use para makabili ng Axie. Ngayon, ang tanong, saan tayo bibili ng WETH or WETH? Dito yan sa Crypto Mo To. Isa kami sa biggest dealer ng WETH dito sa Philippines. You can contact us sa aming Facebook page. Wala nang iba sa link namin, www.facebook.com/CryptoMotoTV. And meron na kaming chatbot. Kung gusto nyo kami makontak, i-message nyo lang kami sa Facebook and i-type nyo Aling Marites, and automatically, meron kaming chatbot dyan na sasagot sa inyo. Pagka-type nyo ng Aling Marites, lalabas yung current rates ng Crypto Mo To. Mas mura pa yan sa Binance. Lalabas dyan kung anong gusto mong bilhin, WETH, AXS, or gusto mong magbenta na SLP, or even bumili ng SLP pwede. So let's say for example, buy WETH. Ngayon lalabas, magtatanong kung ilang WETH ang gusto mong bilhin. Let's say for example, magta-type ako 100K. Ngayon, lalabas dyan yung transaction number mo, which is connected sa database namin, and maghihintay ka lang ng 5 to 10 minutes para balikan ang aming mga CSR or ang ating mga Aling Marites. Ngayon, pagbalik ng quotation mo, pwede ka na magbayad. Pagkabayad mo, pwede ka na mag-send ng screenshot, and after 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, nasa iyo na yung WETH mo.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, here in the English broadcast of the United Gamers Axie Pro Tournament, and we are your casters for this matchup. I'm Archer Perez alongside with
None other than Invictomen. Our tandem is back! Here we go!
The tandem is back!
The
Here we go!
tandem is back, and of course, we're gonna be seeing Meiji Gaming here going against Yokam's Madness.
Ay, little background here. Yoka Madness somewhat raised the white flag very early on in his previous matchup from the starting matchup, and when he lost, when he waved the white flag, he went down here in the lower bracket.
Yes, and right now, they are actually both from the United Gamers Guild, the very guild that is holding this tournament.
Yes.
So they have to bring their A-game because I am sure their managers, their guild masters are actually watching as
Of course.
we speak.
And yeah, let's see if Yokams would now rise above the white flag situation on the previous game. And that's gonna be Meiji again, CF Crypto Familia repping as well in this matchup. And again, this is a do or die situation. If they lose here in the loser bracket, they will be eliminated.
Yes, and before we go into the battle, please do check out the website below, unitedgamers.gg, where you'll be able to find a lot of information about NFT, blockchain, and crypto, and as well as finding how to win the AXS giveaways, and of course, the scholarship giveaways. And of course, please do share the stream as well and use the official hashtags UGG Axie Pro Tournament, United Gamers Guild, and UGG XU Level. Now, speaking of the selfie event, here are the mechanics. That's gonna be first, you have to submit a selfie visiting the UnitedGamers.gg website. Upload your photo as a comment or tweet on the official event post or thread with the caption, "My favorite thing about the website is insert your answer here." Now use the hashtag UGG site visit, like and share, and retweet the post as well. And the top 2 photos from the FB post and the Twitter thread will be winning 3 AXS each.
Oh my god, guys, just posting a selfie, you can win AXS. That's how generous UGG is.
The thing is, it's the most liked selfie. So you
yes, of course.
The best thing to do here is to put a lot of effort. Maybe go
Make
somewhere.
it unique.
Make it unique. Go to the top of Mount Everest, if you will.
Oh my god, that would be
Take a
so wild.
selfie.
But speaking of AXS, here
Ooh.
is the prize pool, 180 AXS. They're not just playing for games. They're not just fooling around. They're playing for a cash pool prize of 180 AXS.
Ooh.
The first place, 70, 40, 25, 15, 10, and 5 consecutively from 1st to 8th place.
Here we go. Now, the Lions share, though, who will be getting that 70 AXs. That is a lot of scholarship teams. I have to
Exactly.
say, that is a lot of scholarship teams. And again, this would not be possible without UGG, Moy Moy Palaboy, U-Level, of course, Crypto Moto TV, and Board Punk Society, who actually gave a BPOS for the incoming Grand Champion.
Yes, not only you win 70 XS,
It's actually this one.
NFT as well, 185, number 185 BPOS is there. Very interesting and rare thanks to that avatar-looking NFT. So yeah, we're just gonna be waiting for the matchup here. And they're just picking out their teams. And actually,
Here we go.
Game number 1. Yokam still rocking that Shrimpinator that we all know and love. But Meiji will now be going for a very hybrid Aqua, and the Nemo would be at the back lane, knowing for the possibility, dodging that zero cost with the Nemo onto that sticky goo.
Yes, and of course, that blackmail as well will play a pivotal role here. But Meiji going in strong with the acrobatic, and of course, that Nemo.
Uy.
But here comes Yokams with the double energy steal from the Vegetal Bite and gaining one card as well. Here comes Meiji again with
Plus
the attack
attack.
here, 98, but gets one stack of poison though and two on that plant. Now gonna be
back
3.
the energy. And that's gonna be 3 poison stack and gets an energy back thanks to the disguise. Now round number 4, that's gonna be huge. The shrimp is locked and loaded. That's gonna be double blackmail, sending the poison back, but it's not gonna be enough just yet to kill. But here comes the shrimp with that garish Crimson Water and the Hero's Bane, but it will not be enough. But the poison is taking down. But there's gonna be a double allergic reaction onto that plant, making the front and back lane in danger on this round number 4. But manages to kill the plant of Yokam.
Now, going into round 5, just 2 cards for Meiji here, putting 1 upstream swim and attack, or rather, the Risky Fish. Now, going the same way, still putting 2 damage here, taking out the Shrimpinator. This might be a 1v1 situation, and that lack of energy might be Meiji's downfall here. But at the same time, with that Revenge Arrow, that's gonna be 153
It was
attack
not
plus.
enough!
Oh, no! The stun causes the Risky Fish to miss, but at the same time, Yokam's here. The critical, followed by 113 and 95 damage. Meiji here is in trouble. It's gonna be a Coco, followed by the upstream swim here. Gonna get another stun. The Risky Fish misses
That
again.
double mystic!
Oh, no!
The double mystic will secure the speed later on. The Terminator goes first, but did not get the right cards. That's gonna be a double mystic, and that's gonna be a sticky goo. Not get able to kill. That's gonna be a plus attack. Going for that upstream, but misses the plus attack with the risky.
Now with Yokam's Madness going 2 chumps, he will be bursting through that mid lane Aqua. Meiji goes down on first game. Ooh, what a game, what a game. Again, Yokam's there, had a bit of trouble with the card draws. He got 2 Mystic Rush right after using those Mystic Rushes.
Amazing work though on that shield up.
True.
That move literally turned the game around. If he had lower shields, if he saved up the 1 chump there, he's gonna be having that Revenge Arrow go through, dodge with that Coco, and literally burst down that Terminator. But the shield up was so high, the Coco, the Revenge Arrow, and the following attack did destroy the shield on the 3rd card, not maximizing the 4-card burst down counter on that sticky goo.
Meiji had a lot of trouble there predicting what Yokams was gonna put out, and especially that Mystic Rush. That double Mystic Rush secured the victory for Yokam's Madness, putting him first before the Aqua, even though Meiji actually used that upstream swim and allowed the Risky Fish to miss just to ensure his spot on the very first of the speed bar.
But that double Mystics is just too much to handle, and again, Yokams redeeming his name from his loss going here into the lower brackets. He takes game number 1.
But we cannot count out Meiji just yet. Meiji here has a lot of axes to show us just yet, and right now Yokam's possibly preparing for that as well. This is now a battle of psychology. They are going toe-to-toe against each other through the mind games right
Yes.
now, even though they are not within the game just yet.
I just prepared the chat box just in case. So yeah, that's why I was holding my phone. But yeah, to everyone who is here, 25 amazing people.
What's up? What's up?
Welcome to the tournament, and it's gonna be game number 2. Will Meiji Gaming force a game number 3, or is this the redemption story of Yokam Madness?
Now, this is gonna be really crucial. This moment right here is gonna be a lot of pressure for Meiji. Why?
Yes.
Because he is gonna be taken out of the battle if he does lose here. Oh!
That's gonna be a double team change-up. That's gonna be, let's talk about on the Meiji side. It's gonna be a Kestrel, the Zigzag, the Bidens, and the Numbing. And on the mid lane, he placed the Bird in the mid lane. It's gonna be a Dark Soup, All-Out Shot, Blackmail, and Egg Bomb. And on the front, it's gonna be a Sandal, Wooden Stab. That's gonna be a Zigzag and a Cattail on the front lane. Who do we have here for Yokams in Victum?
Yokams here is going to be going in with a BMP lineup, but hold that thought. Here comes round 2,
Whoa!
and they are going off with all the firepower. Meiji here going to the back. Not going to be enough to take out the plant, but with that being said, here comes Yokams with the triple nutcrack, double nutcrack, and the critical will be taking out the plant, but that aroma though, putting enough damage to take out the bird, and Yokams here will try to get one energy, but to no avail. Meiji has already used up all of his energy by round 2, but here comes round 3. That's gonna be another critical coming in from the Acro. Meiji and Yokams with the hit.
That was huge. With the balloon as well, he was not able to place that Dark Swoop. Now, it's going to be a 1v2 situation, and that's going to be putting Yokams in the driver's seat. He could just wait it out and get the right cards and energy for that mech later on to handle Meiji's back lane plant. And here we go, he's gonna be stealing energy as well. Ooh. Now it's gonna be Yokams in the waiting games here. He just needs more nut throws. He's gonna be skipping and giving way for that plant to go down, and hopefully more card rotation would be coming in the round number 7.
And right
oh my
now,
god, here we go!
Here it comes!
Oh my, it's
Yokams with the artillery strike. The nuclear missiles are coming. 173! 173! Taking out Meiji for good!
Yokam with the redemption arc, getting the win. Look at that serious face.
Look at that.
He is out for blood. He's coming out to get people in the upper brackets.
Again, the lower bracket is filled with monstrosities. They are all filled with wrath and vengeance, wanting to get back into the ball game and get that chance to win the 180 AXS, and that is Yokams. That is where Yokams is coming from. Although he did raise the white flag a bit yesterday, now Yokams out with anger, and he has proven himself worthy yet again against Meiji.
What a game indeed. But sadly, 2 of the Crypto Familia fam would be going out alongside Ayapi and Meiji. Good game to Yokams. Good luck in the upper brackets. Meiji, see you in the next tournament, hopefully. And that's gonna be Archer. You're one of your shoutcaster for this matchup alongside with
Invictum, and we will be right back.
mga boss! Welcome to Crypto Mo To. Alam naman natin lahat ngayon ang sobrang patok na Axie Infinity. Ito ay isang play-to-earn game. Lahat tayo gustong-gusto natin maglaro nito. Paano ba tayo makapag-start? Kailangan muna natin mag-purchase na Axies. Saan ba binibili yung Axies? So meron tayong tinatawag na marketplace. Dito, pwede kayo mamili ng lahat ng Axie gusto nyo. Pero, kailangan nyo gumamit ng isang currency pamili rito. Ano bang currency na to? Ito yung WETH, W-E-T-H, or Wrapped Ethereum. It is an Ethereum-based token for us to use para makabili ng Axie. Ngayon, ang tanong, saan tayo bibili ng WETH or W-E-T-H? Dito yan sa Crypto Mo To. Isa kami sa biggest dealer ng WETH dito sa Philippines. You can contact us sa aming Facebook page. Wala nang iba sa link namin, www.facebook.com/CryptoMotoTV. And meron na kaming chatbot. Kung gusto nyo kami makontak, i-message nyo lang kami sa Facebook and i-type nyo Aling Marites, and automatically, meron kaming chatbot dyan na sasagot sa inyo. Pagka-type nyo ng Aling Marites, lalabas yung current rates ng Crypto Mo To. Mas mura pa yan sa Binance. Lalabas dyan kung anong gusto mong bilhin, WETH, AXS, or gusto mong magbenta ng SLP, or even bumili ng SLP pwede. So let's say for example, buy WETH. Ngayon lalabas, magtatanong kung ilang WETH ang gusto mong bilhin. Let's say for example, magta-type ako 100K. Ngayon, lalabas dyan yung transaction number mo, which is connected sa database namin, and maghihintay ka lang ng 5 to 10 minutes para balikan ang aming mga CSR or ating mga Aling Marites. Ngayon, pagbalik ng quotation mo, pwede ka na magbayad. Pagkabayad mo, pwede ka na mag-send ng screenshot, and after 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, nasa iyo na yung WETH mo. Yun, salamat mga bossing. Asahan ko kayo lahat. Hihintayin ko kayo sa Facebook Messenger namin. No? Kausapin nyo kami via chatbot. Magre-reply ang ating mga Aling Marites at ready kayong paglingkuran, pagsilbihan sa lahat ng kailangan yung in-game needs sa Axie Infinity. Salamat mga boss!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, sa ating United Gamers Axie Pro Tournament. Ako nga pala si Invictum now. Oh, wait. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, I am Invictum. What? What? I am Invictum. And together here with me is none other than...
Of course, I'm your new caster today, Patty. And
well, here we go.
Let's not discuss about that.
Yeah, hello. Let's forget about that part. I was actually that was because I was with Filipino casters, and I got too into the mood of Filipino casting.
But
now
okay,
let's go back here. Now there's gonna be Mont Black versus Lunatic. Lunatic here is actually one of the top contenders for Axie All Stars.
Of course, and this fight would be very exciting because it's elimination round. So
Yes.
everyone's really eager to win in this round. So
Yes, I have to agree. Now this is gonna be Mont Black, a solo player here, not backed but by any guild actually, and Lunatic here, yet another representative of United Gamers Guild, which is actually the very host of this tournament.
yes, UGG, and of course, thank you UGG for this experience.
And of course, thank you as well to their partners, Moy Moy Palaboy, U-Level, Crypto Moto TV, and Board Punk Society. This would not be possible without all of you.
Of course, and thank you so much for inviting me here. It's actually my first time casting here, so I'm really excited and looking forward to this
Actually,
event.
let's talk about that. This is your first time casting. So how was your experience so far?
Well, actually, it was kind of fun because this is actually my first time ever casting in my whole career.
Oh,
My
not just
whole-
in Axie Infinity.
Yeah, not just in Axie Infinity, but as a gamer, of course, this would be my first casting ever.
And well, let's hope that we'll see more of Patty in the Axie Infinity esports scene, possibly as, of course, a caster as well. I think you'll be back tomorrow as well for the Filipino casting.
Yes.
And again, I have to remind you guys while we're waiting for the next round that please do stay at the safety of your homes. Don't go out if you don't have to because of the ongoing pandemic right now, especially with re-rising the coronavirus. And
Yes, of
please do
course.
get yourself checked. Please do get yourself vaccinated and boosted.
Of course, and very, very exciting today. I'm very excited today. And look at the matchup, Montblanc and Lunatic.
Yes. Actually, again, Lunatic being one of the contenders, top contenders back in
So,
Axie All Stars.
Yes, what do you think would Lunatic use for this?
Actually, I think he will be taking out his signature BMP lineup. And Montblanc here, I'm not sure about Montblanc here. I don't have a lot of information on him.
Same here.
But
So,
looks like here we go.
Montblanc for the Mecha and also Aqua Plant for his lineup. And very exciting because I think it's a bit advantage for Lunatic, for me, I guess. But you can see here for the Reptile, of course, for Lunatic, it will be an advantage if Montblanc could have a setup on his mech.
True. I have to agree with you on that. And at the same time, Montblanc here coming in with the Aqua and the possibility of a dual backdoor here using that perch and of course the kiting jump as well as the Oranda and the Crimson Water. Actually, triple potential for a
Correct.
backdoor here because
Correct,
of the
triple potential.
yeah. Now, Montblanc here will be coming in with, of course, the mech as well. That's going to be a spiky wing, Goda, hair dagger, and acro. Now, that plant, though, having that blood taste might just prove a bit difficult to to take down if you're not going to be bursting him down.
Correct, correct. And let's see what's the first step. And of course, with the burst for Montblanc, we have it 2 sandals and a heel.
Oh.
Maybe he expected that, Lunatic would strike as well.
Yeah,
So
I think as you've mentioned, I think Montblanc here was expecting for Lunatic to use the piercing sound and the possibility of
Yes, yes.
the vegetal bite. But at the same time, Lunatic here, knowing that Montblanc might just do the same or burst down the front door here, or not having the energy to to burst down the front door here, Lunatic chose to skip. Now with 5 energy, he can potentially dodge the perch backdoor.
yes, of course. So it will be very exciting what will be the next move of Montblanc for this round.
Actually.
Will he be able to, to destroy Lunatic's plant for this round? Because it will be a great advantage, but I don't think so because he doesn't have the enough energy
True.
and also the setup for this.
Yes, and actually, now the thing here is, he can burst down the plant if Lunatic's plant doesn't get any card.
Yes,
But
correct,
looking at the
correct.
cards here, the Reptile has already 4 cards and the Beast here already has 2. So the plant has a lot more chances to draw the card, especially the water stacks and the
Yeah.
cactus.
So they're both like reading each other's attacks for this round because one is Montblanc is thinking that Lunatic has his watering can and maybe he will not strike for this round.
True. Now, that being said, Lunatic having that beast, just one card remaining to be able to proc that single combat. Oh, looks like we're gonna
Yeah.
have another problem here with technical side, and we're gonna be experiencing the bug. But let's go back to the topic at hand here. That's gonna be Montblanc and Lunatic. Lunatic with his plant already on low health.
Yeah, on
what
low
do you
health.
think should Lunatic do against Montblanc
Well,
now?
it really depends because if ever his plant has his cards like the watering can. So let's go back and check, of course.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here we
No-
go, and we're back.
No more prediction. This is what is happening right now. That's going to be a Goda followed by an Acro. Going to be enough to put him on last stand. But as well, using that 2 Cattail, he will
Cattail,
be drawing lots of
which
cards.
is a bit good card for the plant because he was able to utilize that.
Oh, wait just a minute. Lunatic here going in with the
Oh, what
Ronin
the-
Rise. And of course, the double
The-
Goda taking out all the energy of Montblanc as well as pre-damaging that Aqua, taking out the plant as well. Here comes Lunatic with the double disarm
Double
and the
disarm.
swift or the critical escape.
Oh
Now
my
it
gosh.
boils down to 1v2
Yes,
situation.
1v2 situation, and it will be very hard for Montblanc, but he has the energy, he has the card. Let's see what he will do with this Reptile, and we all know that the Beast is really, really good with in terms of with reptiles.
True, I have to agree on you with there. And at the same time, Montblanc, knowing full well that Lunatic, or wait just a
Wait.
minute. Montblanc here will be taking out the reptile, but Lunatic
look at
was
that.
prepared. He won't
He
give him
will
another round. Lunatic takes first victory.
Yes, of course. That was a really interesting fight, you know? So you
Look
see
at
your
Lunatic
Lunatic
here.
is really
Lunatic is just
Like-
chill.
like, oh, I can't take this round.
Those are the eyes of a warrior, Lunatic. Again, being a veteran in the Axie esports community, having fought Jobbles, having fought a lot of the
Yes.
other top
With
contenders
his
here.
experience, yes. He
And-
can really manage to stay.
True.
I can see it with Lunatic's eyes.
True.
He will
Oh,
not leave the
Lunatic.
scene.
Look at Patty here looking into Lunatic's eyes.
Yeah.
But again, let's not count out Montblanc. Montblanc is still not out of this game. Although Lunatic is indeed in a position of power, having pressured Montblanc with a 1-0 lead, Montblanc still has the chance to get back up, get back on his feet, and possibly reverse
Yes.
with Lunatic. Again,
It was really a good fight.
True.
In-
True. It is indeed a good fight, and Lunatic is known for
For-
being reverse swept.
Yes, correct. I've also watched that before.
You did.
Yes. So Lunatic was really good, and in terms of his streams, I always watch him, and he's always
are you a
focused.
fan of Lunatic?
I mean, yeah, I watch him, but
mm.
I watch him, but I can see that he's really focused and really driven with this game. That's
True.
why I respect Lunatic as a player.
Exactly. Actually, I am a huge follower of Lunatic as well, coming in from.
So you're the fan.
Yes, I am the fan. But actually, even though I am a fan here, I won't be biased towards Lunatic.
Of
Montblanc here
course.
still has a lot of chances and a lot of axes to possibly switch out and use against Lunatic. Now knowing what Lunatic has in store for us, Montblanc might just surprise us
Really?
with a different team.
Let's see.
Oh wait,
Oh,
they both
use the same.
yeah,
It's the same.
they didn't even
So-
change a bit.
Last game, Montblanc didn't get to use much his back line. So I mean his perch and everything.
The kiting,
yeah, the kiting. So let's see today if he draws cards. If he draws cards regarding with his chitin jump and also the perch.
True. I want to see Montblanc jumping for that beast, especially knowing
Yeah,
that
correct. Because that's what I really expected last game.
I guess what Montblanc is thinking about here is that tri-spikes, that potential tri-spikes.
Yes, another.
Yeah, there is just a lot of factors to take into consideration, take into the equation when going against someone like Lunatic.
Correct. In somehow they have a bit of the same strategy or lineup, but just different with Reptile and Aqua because they both have potential to jump at the back.
True. And right now, that's going to be 2 energy stolen from Montblanc. And that means Montblanc won't have enough cards to burst down the beast if ever he does jump. Especially, and at
correct.
the same time, he doesn't actually have any of the cards that he needs to jump.
Well, that vegetal bite is really a game changer.
Yeah.
Actually, it really destroys your strategy for me.
And that is that's one thing that's interesting about Axie Infinity is all of the factors that come into every single round. Every card that you play has to be calculated.
Yes,
Every energy
correct.
that you gain loses and at the same time destroys has to be taken into consideration when planning your next move
Yes.
and planning
It'll-
the big picture.
It will always destroy your strategy. So Montblanc will have to pass here on this
Yeah,
round because he have no
exactly.
choice. He have no choice because it will just waste his energy if he used other cards.
Yeah, he can't burst down the plant even though
Yes.
even if he uses the 3 cards. And right now he still doesn't have enough cards to jump to the back door. But
Yes.
Montblanc here will be using.
To draw cards, but
And
we
right now,
can see here. Oh,
now here it
It's-
comes.
Here comes the tri-spikes on round 3.
Oh no!
Oh no, that will be such.
Montblanc won't be able to
to
jump again.
Yes, and also the heal.
Oh yeah,
It
the
didn't,
heal as
it didn't
well.
connect. It didn't connect. And for of course, 2 energy destroyed.
And right now, Lunatic is looking to
Oh,
take out
no.
the plant, cutting
It-
off the grass there, and putting 1 stack of speed down here on that mech. Lunatic will be putting yet another stack there, but not gonna be enough to take out the shield though. Now, Montblanc going in with the
Montblanc
fragile
going in.
hair dagger,
Let's see.
Acro.
And with just 2 energy for Montblanc, will he be able to do this?
This is gonna be really crucial. This is gonna be
Yes,
really tight if
correct.
he does do this. But Lunatic
Oh
here coming
my
in with
God.
the critical
Oh my God.
rise.
92.
Golda still
Oh
alive
my
though.
God, still alive.
Montblanc. Oh no, Montblanc going for the 4-card burst. Now that's gonna
4-card
be
burst.
fragile added in. Hair
137.
dagger, another fragile.
137.
Not gonna be
Not
enough to
gonna
take
be
out
enough.
Lunatic. Lunatic
Lunatic.
gonna be the next contender
contender.
here. Lunatic getting yet another victory. What a game.
What a
This
game,
is
guys.
what it takes to go toe-to-toe against a champion like
See
Jobbles.
that? He's really happy. He's
Yeah,
not just,
he is really happy.
he's not showing it, but I can see that he's happy.
His soul is happy. His soul is smiling.
Yeah, but well, congratulations, Lunatic, and of course, congratulations, Montblanc, for giving a good fight here. And of course, it'll be sad because he have to say goodbye.
Yes, but again, there is another Axie Pro Tournament coming in, I think, by the next month. And
Correct.
hopefully we see Montblanc again competing for that 180 AXS and the chance to be the champion of the next tournament. But for now,
Yes.
Montblanc will have to put down his flag, put down his belt, and just go out of the tournament.
It's actually a good fight for Montblanc. He really showed his his pure skills there, and it wasn't just it wasn't enough, but really it's a good fight. So
True.
congratulations, Montblanc.
True. Congratulations as well. We have to commend you both. But now going into day 4 tomorrow, we're going to be seeing Bryson Gaming here going against Sanjay, RMZ going against
This is
AC
really
Malakas.
exciting.
Another CF moment here. Cleveland going against Kenneth RC. Ultimation versus Oversight. Yes, yet again, more CF fights. Now going into the lower bracket, who would you have here? Patty.
So we have is Sugar Danny and Paco TV and 158 Daryl and versus Ray. So also Taxton versus Laya PH Madness, which all of the brackets are really exciting, not just the upper bracket but as well as the lower bracket. So
True. I have to agree with you on again. The lower bracket is filled with monsters, all of them
Yes.
filled with rage and wanting. Oh, here.
Correct.
Oh, this is the day 3 matchup results. What a game here! What a day!
game.
You can see here Une going 2-1 against Chowdy, Pads going 2-0 as well. Coco and Hazelia. Now Ruthless. Still being ruthless.
Yes,
Taking
ruthless.
out Jeff and Ohil, taking out Ayapi. Yokam's taking out Meiji, and Lunatic taking out Montblanc.
And we can see here for the lower bracket, it's time to say goodbye, of course, for Ayapi, Meiji, and Montblanc.
Yeah, that is really sad here, but at the same time,
Thank
we
you.
hope.
Yes.
We hope yeah, this is it. Thank
This
you,
is it. Thank
Jeff,
you
Montblanc,
so
Meiji,
much.
Ayapi. I hope we hope we see you again on the next Axie Pro Tournament. It was an honor shoutcasting your matches, and it is just unfortunate that we'll have to see you go out of the battlefield this early. But I guess that's gonna be it for us today. Oh wait, nope.
Nope,
We're gonna be
not yet.
seeing selfie event.
Selfie event, of course, guys. You're just going to submit a selfie, simple selfie with us there with the website, and you're done. Like you can possibly win 3 AXS, but you have to include the caption. My favorite thing about the website is blank. So insert your answer, and please, guys, do join here because this is a chance for you to win AXS.
Yes, and please do use the hashtag as well, UGG site visit, like and share, and retweet the post as well. And again, there's also gonna be a scholarship giveaway. You can find out more about that on unitedgamers.gg. There's gonna be 5 scholarship giveaways. I think that will be given on, or it will be drawn on February 13, the end of
So
this
don't
tournament.
miss your chance, guys. This is a one time.
Yes.
chance for you.
Yes, actually. And right now, here is the prize pool again. A total of 180 AXS.
That's
the
super
Lion
big.
shirt.
So
That's-
guys,
yeah,
do the
I have
math.
to agree
Do the
with
math,
that.
guys.
Do the math. That is really, really huge. That's a lot of scholarship teams. And the first being 70 AXS, second 40 AXS, and third it's 25 AXS. Oh,
Oh, hello.
looks like that's gonna be it for us today. Again,
Yes.
I am Invictum. Together here with me is
Patty, of course, and this is my first time casting, and a goodbye to you guys. So
see you tomorrow.
Good day mga boss! Welcome to Crypto Mo to. Alam naman natin lahat ngayon ang sobrang patok na Axie Infinity. Ito ay isang play-to-earn game. Lahat tayo gustong-gusto natin maglaro nito. Paano ba tayo makapag-start? Kailangan muna natin mag-purchase ng Axies. Saan ba binibili yung Axies? So, meron tayong tinatawag na marketplace. Dito, pwede kayo mamili ng lahat ng Axie gusto nyo. Pero, kailangan nyo gumamit ng isang currency pambili rito. Ano bang currency na to? Ito yung WETH, W-E-T-H, or Wrap Ethereum. It is an Ethereum-based token for us to use para makabili ng Axie. Ngayon, ang tanong, saan tayo bibili ng WETH or WETH? Dito yan sa Crypto Mo to. Isa kami sa biggest dealer ng WETH dito sa Philippines. You can contact us sa aming Facebook page. Wala nang iba sa link namin, www.facebook.com/CryptoMotoTV. And meron na kaming chatbot. Kung gusto nyo kami makontak, i-message nyo lang kami sa Facebook and i-type nyo Aling Marites, and automatically, meron kaming chatbot dyan na sasagot sa inyo. Pagka-type nyo ng Aling Marites, lalabas yung current rates ng Crypto Mo to. Mas mura pa yan sa Binance. Lalabas dyan kung anong gusto mong bilhin, WETH, AXS, or gusto mong magbenta ng SLP, or even bumili ng SLP pwede. So let's say for example, buy WETH. Ngayon lalabas, magtatanong kung ilang WETH ang gusto mong bilhin. Let's say for example, magta-type ako 100K. Ngayon, lalabas dyan yung transaction number mo, which is connected sa database namin, and maghihintay ka lang ng 5 to 10 minutes para balikan ang aming mga CSR or ating mga Aling Marites. Ngayon, pagbalik ng quotation mo, pwede ka na magbayad. Pagkabayad mo, pwede ka na mag-send ng screenshot, and after 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, nasa iyo na yung WETH mo. Yun, salamat mga bossing. Asahan ko kayo lahat, hihintayin ko kayo sa Facebook Messenger namin, no? Kausapin nyo kami via chatbot. Magre-reply ang ating mga Aling Marites at ready kayong paglingkuran at pagsilbihan sa lahat ng kailangan yung in-game needs sa Axie Infinity. Salamat mga boss!